Hello, welcome back to the Seattle Battle Opera 1. I'm here with Kanan. Going to join me on the mic, Prisma Weasel. Ready for the bracket. Oh, you took your headphones off. I was going to say you had your headphones around your neck, ready to go. I mean, you don't have to put them on. You know, we're all good. Sorry for that slight hiccup. We're back online. We're going to have Slappy the Ninja coming from Oregon versus BitQ on the Cammy, more likely than not.
It could go Mika.
Yeah, he could go Mika. He does have the pocket Mika. And you're playing what, Rashid, all the way through the bracket?
Yep. He's the only character I play, so.
That sounds like a Rashid player. I mean, E-Man also plays some other characters, but like he just seems like a character that if you want to have success with, you have to put a lot of time in and really understand the nuances of the matchup, and like,
yeah,
so that makes sense.
And watch Gotcha-kun.
And watch Gotcha-kun, yeah. Is he the guy to watch?
Yeah, he's a Japanese Rashid player.
I know Gotcha-kun, but I just didn't know he was playing Rashid. That's tight. So we're getting in the first match. Still waiting for the game screen here.
Beautiful art on the screen, though.
It is. That logical logo.
Oh, there we go.
So Slappy on the right. Looks like he's playing Ryu in this game, and BitQ going to bring the Mika out, which he's been liking. I feel like he's been leaning to the character more and more, as opposed to Cammy early on.
Yeah, Mika's really strong in the corner. She's probably the scariest character in the corner, in my opinion. But
I think that's probably pretty valid. I think that she's better. I don't know. I think people recognize that she's a very strong character, but I think she was better than people thought or gave credit for a little while there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you get blinded by like how oppressive and random it can feel to lose to Mika, but actually her tools are really solid.
Yeah, and she has a lot of positive frame moves as well.
Mm-hmm. No,
like that roll there. If Mika spaces it right, it's
extremely
safe,
good.
Yeah.
Sets up for a counter hit jab, which then goes to the strong, which then falls into like the forward medium punch. That's like the most common sequence
combo,
you see off of that, right?
Oh, good jump over the fireball there. Gets a full combo right off of it.
Oof, let's go.
EX straight to the corner. Well, almost. The jumping HP is really good too. Has a lot of downward hitbox.
It looks like a Kyo, like J2C. If you play King of Fighters. Nice forward dash into the throw. Ryu getting started. Axe kick. Nice check with the short.
Goes for the throw, but gets stacked.
Now we'll see. Mika again working that crouching heavy punch.
And that was a good throw right through the V-trigger.
That's a really good setup. The timing of it. Wow, recovers in time to block the V reversal. It just
and gets a full and jab into EX.
The Peach. Flying Peach.
Flying Peach. I was just gonna call it the butt, but that works.
That's basically what it's saying, right? Flying Peach. So first round to Slappy. Wait, no, the names are switched. BitQ is gonna be the Mika.
Yeah, BitQ is Mika. Slappy is the Ryu player. Gets a full combo off a counter hit, which is good. Goes for the meaty, but
yeah, the forward heavy punch so good. Lady Mika +3 on block. Already conditioned him with that and gets the command throw off that nice bait.
And a Shoryu.
And right now, BitQ's got all the reads right now.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of mileage off the. Oh wow! I'm guessing that's supposed to be a Shoryu, maybe.
Definitely supposed to be a Shoryu.
Yeah. Name's good.
Yeah, the names are fine. Names are fine.
BitQ with the first game. Mika solid.
Ends with double EX.
Easy. Had the reads, had the, I don't know, kind of just had everything on lock there. Ryu's going to have to figure out how to keep her out. Right now,
yeah,
Devin with a good read on when to jump and when to do the crouching fierce to get in on the ground. Yeah, Slappy just needs to adjust to that.
Yeah, I feel like Slappy needs to zone a little bit more because, like, against Mika, she doesn't have like a lot of good long range tools.
Oh my god. Yeah, totally. I mean, that's pretty much her game, is to condition you with the jump-ins and the crouching fierce, and then she can change the jump-in arc with the splash. And then once you're looking for those things, you know, she can bring the drop kick back in and that sort of thing. But those are all within a specific kind of mid-range zone, right?
Yeah,
you can choose to play inside or outside of that. Right now, he's going in, which he should be.
Yep.
Nice.
Good counter hit, but doesn't get like a full combo off it. Just gets the crouching medium punch.
Just punching from a crouch. And this is BitQ Mika right now. He's really patient.
I like how Slappy's trying to like zone him out, but trying to be patient as well, just in case of jump in.
But there he stepped into that drop kick range, or like he could have also done a crouch heavy punch right there, right?
Yeah, or just a Shoryu to go through it. Blocks the crouching. That's HP, right? The roll.
Yeah, the crouching heavy punch so good.
Oh, and Shoryu.
This time the Shoryu works out. Actually,
oh,
the Deshko! Yeah.
Just coming from the skies.
Yeah, you got to hold that. One of my favorite things as a person who plays both of these characters is when somebody does call Nadeshko and they're not in range to really do anything. I love parrying Nadeshko.
No, parrying Nadeshko. Yeah. I've never thought about that. That'd be funny.
It looks awesome when she comes from behind you.
Yep. Good throw. It doesn't do anything off the jump.
Oh my god, what a wingless airplane. That was so good. Fighting from the corner now. Ryu,
go for the slaps.
You take the plane, but he has corner advantage now. Forward throw, Ryu gets clipped again. Nice challenge. You always have to challenge on that crouching heavy punch. You can't let Mika get away with that for free. And when she starts slapping like that, I don't know, man. Got to answer.
Tried to go for a cross-up, but there just gets blocked. Puts himself in the corner in the process.
Nice slide.
Oh, good crouching HP, but a little out of range there.
Yep, double dash. The back roll gets you out of that, though.
Nadeshko, good V reversal.
Great V reversal.
Yeah,
That's a really good answer. A lot of players you see starting to go to that against Mika. Quick corner checks.
Oh,
Mika
he tries to
again.
jump, but gets the wingless airplane.
Gets him out of the corner again.
And that medium kick takes the second game.
Yep, and that takes a set. Devin looking really solid.
All right, it looks like I'm up or something. I'm not entirely sure. So
Okay, we're going to tag in Nightmare 2450. Mr. Hugh going to come in here. Kanan, good luck.
Sorry.
Easy match for Mika, just going in, going nuts. How's
Who
it
do
going,
we
man?
have coming in on the mic here?
We got Hugh, our Northwest Nikali, making some time to come in and join us on the mic instead of just bodying everybody in the bracket. I'd say up there in the top 3, and let's bring that closer to the mouth. Here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, no, this is awesome.
Yeah?
This is awesome. With a lot of people here. Last month we had about 40. About 40. We got 64 today.
64.
It's looking good, man.
Solid.
It's really, really cool.
Solid.
I really appreciate, Red Bull doing this for us, the community up here in Seattle. Obviously, Dennis running it, getting all ready for us. So, I mean, big shout outs to everybody up here in Seattle.
It's going to be tight. Have you played a match already?
Yeah, I played a match already. I played a guy. It's funny. He came to our Thursday training session. It was his first day. First time I'd ever seen him before. He came out. He played some matches with me, and then I had to play him first round. But you know what? He did really well. Again, he told me it was kind of like his first time coming out.
I see a lot of new faces out here, actually.
Yeah, and that's great. I love to see that, and then get all kind of stems from being the Red Bull thing, right?
Sure.
I'm sure people want to come out. They want to get seen. They want to have exposure, but
It's exciting. It's new.
It's new.
fresh.
Exactly.
So it's cool to see all the new faces, but as well as like all the heavy hitters seem to be here. I see you here. I see JLMN. We see Fawaz.
Yeah. Fawaz. We got people from Portland.
Totally.
We got Sam B.
Yeah, Sam B
right?
showing up.
Oh, man,
you
that's
know
good.
he wants in on this.
Oh, that's right. That's
Definitely.
right. We got Flash Kick. We got everybody. I mean, everybody's here. So it's going to be a good tournament. I'm really excited about this one.
It is. Oh, we're going to have John Kim, K-pop Oppa,
Oh, man.
versus Kanan, who was just on the mic. He's going to be playing Rashid, John playing Kareem. He's been traveling a lot for work since Northwest Majors, and prior to Northwest Majors and all throughout, he was working really hard on the event for the community up here. So shout outs to K-pop. We're going to want to switch the names for them. So he's just kind of getting back into the flow of things.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that works out.
One thing I've always liked about John is his footsie. His ability to really abuse Karen's walk speed, as well as his frame traps and his ability to control space. The one thing that obviously Karen always has problems with is anti-airs. Rashid is the king of jumps. He's the king of -2, but he's a really mobile character. So it's
king of -2. So true.
The king of -2. So we're gonna have to really see how John handles that. So I like the V reversal. Woo. Oh, that was really clean right there. He actually got the increased speed from the tornado there, making it safe on block.
So good.
Super nice.
Nice confirm from Kareem.
Oh, he was trying to get super so bad, but he just barely off it. Nice.
But if he closes it out without using it, then it's more power to him, right?
Exactly, except I don't think it's going to happen.
Nice.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
And that's just the thing that I don't know. I feel like I don't know that I see a lot of players respecting the V triggers as much as they should once they're online for the other player. You know? You have to respect the resources, take into account what's available, what's on deck.
Exactly.
And with Ultras in Street Fighter 4, I think that was the thing we saw pretty commonly, right? Really respecting that meter and really playing around it. The V trigger, it's weird because instead of it just being a single move, any normal is now potentially that V trigger, right?
Very, very dangerous.
Look at Prisma Weasel go in right now.
He did a really good job. A lot of overheads, trying to make John respect the range at which he's really solid. Like, see you doing whiffing, stand roundhouse, stuff like that. He's really trying to make John be very scared to throw out his big buttons at that range.
Yeah, and the names are still flipped, James.
But let's see, John.
The names are not flipped. The players have flipped the seats.
Sure.
This means they're both disqualified.
Nice.
Ouch.
Overhead off the tornado again.
So that's on that round alone. I'm pretty sure he got 3 overheads. He got the one overhead, and then he did it immediately right again. Got the stun, got the combo, and then finished it out with that one.
Totally.
So John's gonna have to really look at that and be like, okay, how do I respond to this? Right? He can easily jab. He can obviously just block high. He's -2. He's always -2. Not everything. So, but we're gonna have to really see because he's gonna make an adjustment because that last round was pretty convincing.
Yes. That's going to be really important. You have to adjust to that.
Yep,
there it is.
There's the block.
But
Good.
that was, he was standing blocking the whole time there. So that's a little bit different in my opinion.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Nice tick throw. Yep. A little bit unconventional. His standing strong?
Yeah. That was crouch. That was actually anti-air. He did it point blank there. Oh, got him with the cross up there off the wall. What's we going to do? Stand fierce.
Nice.
Anti-air.
Again with the anti-air.
-2, so good John challenge there. So far, we haven't seen Primo Weasel use any EX spinning mixer, so I'm waiting for him to see when he's going to bust that out, because right now, John's pretty much been pushing a button after every single -2 situation.
Yes.
Because you should, until you see him start doing a bunch of EX spinning mixers.
This is true. But I think that Kanan doesn't feel pressured into needing it, because even with those buttons being pressed afterwards, like he's still ahead, up a game, really in control right now. And yeah, in general, when I play against Kanan online, he is a bit more conservative with his EX spinning mixers.
Good. I mean, honestly, I think you have to be like that, right? You have to at least make them respect you on the ground first, and then that becomes a really scary option. Right. If you can trade evenly on the ground, and then you bust out one, it's scary, because then you second guess everything.
Oh,
but
nice. Here we go.
Oh, he actually comboed off that. The third one hit really late.
Sick. 12 hits into the crush counter. Oh God, it's done building up. Rashid gonna try to close it
Oh,
out.
low
Nice. So many
forward.
overheads. You know those 3 in the first game were on his mind. He just kind of steps back, taps him on the toes with the Crocs.
Yep.
Got her.
That was great. Primo Weasel definitely took that one there.
Kind of bodied.
Yeah. I mean,
Rashid just ran through that.
it's unfortunate, because I mean, the good thing, like you said, is Primo Weasel adapted to the adaptation that John was trying to do, right? Hit him with all overheads. Well, what am I going to do to close the next couple rounds? I'm going to go low.
Right.
That's good. Very, very smart.
Bread and butter, really.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the game comes down to, right? It's those little mix-ups. It's those little things, those little nickels and dimes.
It is.
So
the game is really it's really simplified in that regard, right?
Yeah.
If you put yourself in that position, it's going to feel like that all the time.
Yep.
And it's all about picking and choosing when you're there and on your terms, as opposed to letting the other person kind of run the show.
Yeah. It's funny, because the way I look at it too is that, like, everything in this game is a commitment, right? In Street Fighter 4, you had FADCs, you had
RIP.
Yeah, no. You had option selects, you had a lot of those things. There's still a couple option selects in this game, but nowhere near to the level yet of Street Fighter 4.
I mean, even immediately when we found a new one, they were just like,
let me just cut that out, right?
Yeah, we're going to take that out of here.
So, but like, that's why stand. Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, this is going to be tight.
40% flash kick there on the right-hand side, and then we have Boken, who's going to be playing Cammy, I believe. He's playing Cammy, and then we're going to have 40% flash kick playing Nash.
Yeah. I think that 2 players that I'm watching right now are both Boken and Fawaz, who are 2 of our strongest players for Street Fighter 4, who have not quite found their stride in this game, but they're definitely on the up and up.
Yeah, definitely.
They're grinding. You can see the results.
Yep.
So Boken versus 40%. 40% being one of the newer players coming down from Bellingham.
Yep.
Having great results. Takes the game seriously. You see him at Northwest Majors with a notebook, really studying, playing him online.
Yep.
He joined our lobby last night, which was great. Threw down a little bit of practice before.
Yeah, I've been really impressed. I've been really impressed with his just where he was before he kind of came out. You know what I mean? He came out and he was definitely very solid. But now he's even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to see him grow from where he was to now is remarkable.
Definitely. Right? And you can still see when you watch him play, as well as like if you talk to him, that there's just more things to iron out that he really wants to address.
Yeah.
And we're going to want to switch the names again. Boken will be on the Cammy, 40% flash kick on the person with the 40% flash kick.
Yeah. That T-shirt. He always is repping that T-shirt. I love that thing.
USA, let's go. Airbase. Carlos Boken versus Andrew Fain on flash kick.
Oh, starting out early. Wow, didn't punish. Started out early with the DP there, kind of just trying to tell him, listen, I'm crazy.
Right. And then he gets away with it too, which is huge, because he got the data and didn't get punished for it, even though, he's like, oh, he did block it.
So what I'm seeing is Carlos Boken is just being like super, super dangerous. Everything that so far Flash Kick's done has been all positive, but he's just pushing buttons afterward. So I mean, that DP alone has made Flash Kick already start to respect, like, this guy's crazy.
Oh my God, activation through.
Gonna save it for a mix-up.
Cammy on the hunt.
Oh
my God, got him with that ass. Solid.
Whiff in the air. Whiff in the air was like, nah, I got you, girl. It still hit.
That was nutty. But it doesn't really matter. Nash closes out the first round.
Nice. Oh, good jump in. Not gonna blow the super.
See Carlos going to strong committal options early on with the spin knuckle and the dive kicks. And I mean, the dive kicks maybe not so much, but that uppercut to open up.
I mean, so far, he's been 0% hit with that button. That's the first time he actually had it blocked. Everyone else was checked by crouch strong.
Yeah, whiffing jump normal there, so not quite dialed in. Carlos needing some time to warm up. Boken, rather.
Yeah. And then, I mean, again, right there, that's plus frames. Ooh. And you see flash kick. Oh, man, okay.
Cammy
nice
on
jump
the hunt. Big jump roundhouse. I love the spacing right now, but again, missing another dive kick, or maybe trying to predict an air-to-air. I don't know, but that seems really unnecessary if that's the case.
Yeah, flash kick just...
Great patience.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, flash kick actually dashed out of the corner. That was really good awareness. She jumped at him, and he just straight up was like, I am out of here. I ain't dealing with that.
Right.
So that was really good because, I mean, if Boken had hit anybody,
Right.
it would have hit the dash.
Right.
But he actually just did like an empty jump, I guess expecting something. I don't know what. And, you know, flash kick got out for free.
Looking unpolished, to be frank.
Yeah.
Flash kick sitting in the corner and just being completely unshook by
Yeah.
any of the pressure.
Yep.
There was no pressure
Yeah,
in
and-
his mind, right? It was
Yep.
just very easy, very steady. Got the forward dash out and
Yep.
closed it out. It was
Yep.
really clean. Carlos unable to get anything going. You see him trying to get something started with those hard reads, you know.
Yeah.
Nice check. No uppercut.
No uppercut. He
Looked
did
like
something. Yeah, he tried to do it. He was just a little late on it. Overhead.
Nash does not want any of this.
Oh, nice grab. Are we going to get a meaty after this?
Stun
Punch
gauge
though?
building up for Cammy, but finally gets a hit on the spin knuckle.
Okay.
Nice corner carry. Push him towards the wall.
See,
And now,
again-
same position. We'll see if he can actually make it worth it this time. Or make something happen, right?
Yeah, the big thing I see there that I didn't like
Nice
was...
block.
Ooh.
Out of the
Oh,
corner.
no.
But we'll take the positioning.
Yeah,
That's
let's take the
huge.
positioning. Yeah. That's true. And he still has V-trigger on deck, so he gets one hit. He's dead.
Yeah, and trying to play cross Tekken with the stand jabs there. Is
Oh, he did a raw. I think he was waiting for something. He was going to try to go. Oh, that it?
that it?
DX?
Uppercut?
Yeah,
Nice. Boken showing signs of life.
Okay. This is
Much
the one
better.
thing you don't want to do. You don't if you're flash kick right now, you don't want to give, you know, a top player like Boken a chance to come back, give him that second life.
Definitely.
Because they'll take it all. Right?
Whoa.
Nice anti-air. Beautiful.
Such a good button for Nash.
Yep.
Jab. Oh, I love it. Really obvious
Oh.
from that range that he would be on the other side from dashing under, so he
Yep.
tried to mix it up a level further.
Yep. One thing I want to see. Oh,
Ooh,
he's
got her.
He got him. Oh,
the dive kick.
Because it hesitates in the air for a
Yeah,
split
the
second. That's
startup on
all
it.
it took.
That was really nice, and that's huge as far as resources and meter goes for this match.
Yeah, especially because Flash gets down around. This is rough. He does have V-trigger on deck, so I'm sure he's going to look for something to go into it and maybe try to get a mix-up.
Cammy playing so solid right now.
Again, Cammy
Controlling.
Cammy with V-trigger. This is going to be... Oh, no.
Oh my god. Spends it. Nash,
Again,
though.
really looking for that. I don't know why he's going to that... Okay, so just gets out of the corner and then blows it. But
That was scary. That was close. Cammy needs to make something happen. Almost has super now. Nash trying to close it out before that point. Spin knuckle.
Okay, this is...
One more mix-up.
She's got super. She could chip him with...
That was disgusting.
Yeah, he did stand jab and was like, super.
That was disgusting.
Super.
You should feel ashamed, Carlos. What was that?
Got him.
Oh
Got
my
him.
god. You know you're an 09er when
When
Mash Ultra.
wake up, super.
Wasn't even wake up.
Hit me. I super.
That was
I ain't I'm confirming you hitting me. I'm gonna now super.
What a play. So, Carlos, with the hard reads on the jab tick throw attempt from Nash. What
just-
an amazing super.
Wow. And again with the spin knuckle on the backdash of flash kick, was able to tag him again. I mean, it is plus. It is plus, but I want to see flash kick react to it a little better. You
Right.
can totally react to it. Oh, that's gonna hit.
Great reactions.
Gonna
Gonna
keep-
save it for another combo.
Yep.
Try
Okay.
to maximize the damage opportunity.
He's gonna come jumping. Yep. Do it.
That's really working out for Cammy. Seems like Nash can't challenge air to air very well against that, but that's
Big damage.
I
big
guess that's
damage.
probably what he's looking for the whole time. He wants to get a big jump back on top of it.
You can see that Flash Kick's scared to do meaties
Mm-hmm.
because so far every time he's landed a hit, he walks up and gets like either he mistimes it. Oh no!
Carlos sending messages
Ooh,
through
my
silence.
goodness, my heart can't take this.
Aw.
They both in the air and he does drill. Oh, not like this. Not like this.
Air to game's the air to air game right now is really squirrely between both players.
Because I know Flash Kick, he loves to do jump air grab. He loves to do, you know,
Nice,
ways to
confirm.
stop it. But he's just kind of like, oh no, big damage. Could have done a little more there, but that's okay.
Kept it really simple. And that's okay.
Good trade.
As long as you're taking the damage that's on the table.
DP. Oh, no,
my
that
God.
dirty stuff.
The
Stun?
Yeah, got it.
Are we taking some meter?
It was 9 hit though, so.
Oh, he tried to do.
Oh, he goes for the reset. Dirty.
DP. Oh, I thought he was going to DP 100%. Super.
Cammy's safe though, trying to make a comeback. Still has the V trigger active. Super on deck. Just needs one confirm with the overhead. And he was jumping out. Maybe he moved to try to stand block too fast and got jump. I don't know, but
A little piece of me dies every time someone gets hit by that overhead on Nash. I've died of that overhead from Dixon like 500 times. Anytime I see someone else get hit up, ooh, a little piece of me just falls off. I just
Right.
got to pick that back up, put it in my bag.
it's because he's so fast.
It is.
And it's coming off. It's comboed off of a one of his normals, right?
Yeah, because it's
So
the target combo.
It's the target combo. So
Yep.
then, like, sometimes he just doesn't go for it. He can dash in and he
Yep,
throws you. He
yep.
counter pokes. He does all this other stuff when you're trying to react or, like, call it out.
Yep.
It makes it a lot trickier.
And the thing is if you block it, it's -5.
Right.
The overhead's -5,
Yeah.
which means, like, they're taking a big risk. They're like, this is going to hit.
Right. So you have 3 frames to react.
You have 3, you have like a half a frame to think about it.
Huh.
It's more like I see it coming, and I'm like, no.
Yeah,
and I'm
right?
starting to black, and I'm like, oh, it says KO already. Cool. I
Yeah.
guess I lost.
And that's Nash. That's Nash in a nutshell. He's going to get into that range and really enforce some mix-ups and make you double guess yourself.
Yep.
I think that flash kick really deserved that set.
I agree. I think he was definitely, he got, it's funny, because I really think that one uppercut in the beginning, because Carlos didn't do another
It did a
uppercut
lot of
the
work.
entire
Correct.
set.
Totally.
Right? But that one he did shook him enough to not do meaties, to not do when he was plus frames.
Right.
Like, he played so passive on things when he should have been aggressive.
And if you know Carlos, it's pretty likely that he went into that set like, I'm going to do 1 DP.
Yeah.
The first opportunity there's wake up
Yep.
DP, I'm going to do it, and then I'm never going to do it again.
Yeah. Like, it's funny that worked, right?
Right.
Now, I guess the way you can think of it, too, is that Flash Kick also made it so he made Carlos think that it was never another viable option.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he blocked so much. What's up? Okay. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, guys. I got a match.
He was going to go hold it down with Nikali. We're going to have Carlos himself coming in on the mic. Well, you got to hit that mute switch. Got that tech. We got Quijibo, Kevin on the left, coming from Oregon. Emmanuel, Ricky O on the right. Joining me on the mic, we got Boken.
Hi.
That call out on the jab tick throw and you just supered him was amazing.
No, that was supposed to be blocked uppercut super to chip him to death.
Yeah, it was disgusting, dude.
Yeah. I was real upset that the uppercut didn't. Like, I would have been fine if the uppercut came out and the super didn't and I lost.
Yeah.
Like, I would have been happy about that, but it didn't. And I'm like, all right, so the block stun on EX Scythe is, like, less than I think it is.
Oh, damn. Jackson Galaxy. That's what Kevin plays as now instead of Quijibo? Jackson Galaxy.
That's actually Quidgy? What?
Yeah, that is, man. So he's
Okay.
playing Nash against Rikio.
Yeah, he plays Nash. I played him a bit.
His Nash doesn't look as polished as, say, the one you just played.
Yeah, I mean, I was really mad blocking that overhead. I jumped, and I was going to do stand fierce, V-trigger, arrow, super.
Yeah, sure.
I was very upset.
We in here, though.
Yeah. We're here. The people need to do something about that. When you block a spin from Rashid, he's -2. Do something about it. He's -2.
Right? Yeah, he's the quote-unquote king of -2. That's
Yeah.
Rashid.
They designed this game that way, though. Like, everything
They did. Wow,
everything
EX
that's-
spinning mixer connects.
Everything that's good but not too good is -2.
Yep. And now working towards the corner, huge counter hit. He's going to bring this back.
Why would you
One more
do
mix-up from stun?
why would you do medium upper
There's
there?
the V-trigger. Great patience.
Good V-trigger.
Coming in hot.
Nash can't do anything about
How
the
can
V-trigger.
he slap the mixer? Oh, what? Not even.
Yeah, so I'm super confused by that move right there. In the corner, when he did the counter hit combo, he did medium mixer instead of fierce mixer, which does more damage.
Right.
Don't know why. Maybe it's a better setup? I don't know.
Or maybe there was something about the way he got the hit that he wanted that forward momentum to make sure it hit or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Something about it. E-Man would know best. Nice throw break. Right now,
No punish.
Nash doesn't really look like he knows how to handle this Rashid pressure. He's getting taken wall to wall. And then when he's getting his hits, nothing's happening, you know? Wow.
Put yourself in negative uppercut. That's good. Good
Nice.
anti-air.
Oh my God.
Put yourself
E-Man so
in negative
persistent
uppercut.
right now.
Spending
I
bars.
actually expected him to do it there again.
He did something cool. That over kick actually will go over fireballs if you time it right.
Okay, Nash kind of in control here. There we go, yeah.
That's what happens.
That's the best button.
Yeah, so that's what Nash does. Like, you're like, oh, he's running away. He's got a life lead. I should chase him. And then suddenly he dash forwards and does something. That's kind of his shtick. That's pretty funny.
Sniped.
Yeah, that was a call out.
I like that
was
too.
the
That whiff
point of
dive
the
kick.
stand.
Hit him with
Yeah.
the sweep. Stand short, 3 frame.
That's very sweep centric. Good
There
punish
we go.
finally on the sweep.
Needs to happen. And
Bad
Nash taking
trade.
about half life off of all that.
Dude, that trade was really bad. Dive kick for an anti-air. And it used a bar out of Nash. That was really
And
bad.
Rashid getting started now. Again, snipes him. Doesn't
Oh, you don't
get
get a
the
juggle?
confirm.
You don't get a juggle off of that? See, people need to stop
my
getting hit by that
goodness.
shit.
Whew. Oh, what?
Oh, no.
That's so bad. Nash, no super, wants to save it to try to close this out. Jab reset. Just needs a hit, but he can't find it.
I disagree with not using the super there because you're getting before the gut system at the 50%.
Right, you just kind of get more bang for your buck.
And you also get a point blank setup, and he'll have V trigger, right? So you get a lot of damage potential by doing the super there, plus damage. I don't know. I didn't agree with that decision, but hey. Rashid looking like Rashid right now, doing his own thing, kind of ignoring the
Definitely
whims of the other
doing
character.
his own thing.
Yeah. double low fierce cool, deciding that guy's not pressing buttons, he's holding back, or he's jumping.
Good pressure, back
strong
and forth.
fierce. I don't think fierce is safe at all. Like, people should do something. If you block a Rashid fierce. Target combo throw, near stun, overhead would be my guess. People need to stop letting Rashid get away
Nice
with wall
jump back.
jumps.
Nash moving in now. Actually, just needs to close it out.
Yeah.
What? Tried to catch it, but could not. It was not a frisbee. Nash
Thought-
takes that first round.
Thought he was Nash, had that V skill. Grab your soul.
Gets the sweep. Sweeps are so important in this game. Got to punish them, but you still got to throw them out, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're basically like
Nice anti-air. Rashid coming in.
they're like the lazy man's whip punish tool in this game.
Yes. It was a great anti-air on the mix-up from Rashid, but Nash doesn't care. You just hit crouch medium punch, and you're going to handle pretty much everything.
It looks like Nash right now was content to
Oh
hold
my
back
God.
until that. Like, so basically defensively he guessed wrong twice. He's like, I'm content to block. I'm going to walk back and block, get thrown twice, and then as soon as he decides to throw, he gets hit.
Yeah.
All right, that was pretty unfortunate, but
Okay, Nash sitting on super, wants to get on the board. Rashid 2 bars, trying to work on his third. Gets
strong fierce for the crush counter, but doesn't get anything off of it. Gets throw
J2C
bait.
doesn't quite connect. Gets it that time. One more hit for the stun.
Yeah,
Doesn't find it.
overhead.
Overhead maybe too obvious. Goes for it again. Just run it back. If they're not
Yeah.
showing that they block low and react to the overheads, then just keep doing them, right?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If they're showing that they're not going to punish something that's -4 on block with a call out on the block, then
Right.
you deserve to get hit by it. Like, that's the thing. Like, the Nash clearly is like, I'm stand blocking. Blocks the overhead. -4 situation, so he could throw out a low forward and it would beat any button Rashid did.
Right.
But he
Just
didn't.
takes it. Takes the
Yeah.
mix up. Just Jackson Galaxy going to be heading down to loser side.
Yeah, it looks like Jackson Galaxy really wasn't willing to challenge as much. He kind of got the challenge beaten out of him early.
Too much time in the gym. Not enough time on the sticks.
Yeah, maybe too much time on Overwatch. That's been my issue.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think BitQ summed it up. It's like, I can't wait to show up and talk Overwatch with everybody in person.
Yeah. No, it's a good game. I've recently bought it on PC.
Oh, you finally joined us.
Well, no,
Welcome, child.
I'm practicing.
Welcome.
I'm a god amongst men on console.
I-
There's that.
Something. But our next match coming up, we're going to have
But on PC, I'm a child.
Dixon versus Cal P.
Dixon versus Calby. This is actually a really good match.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this.
This should be solid.
I've finally learned how to fight Cal. We played a bunch of matches. I like the way he plays Laura, like, a lot. Like, I really... he misses his mix-up sometimes. He's got a really cool mix-up off of EX Fireball. It's stand fierce, and then you delay, and then you do the dash, right?
Sure.
And depending on when you hit medium kick, it'll stay in front or going back, and it'll do like a weird dead body cross-up thing really
Totally,
quick
I've seen that,
on
yeah,
the
that's
delay
right.
button hit.
No,
And,
Cal's definitely going in on this game. It has a lot of good tech, good
Yeah.
knowledge.
It's just sometimes during those moments he doesn't execute and he gets mad. So like he'll make
Definitely.
the correct mix-up decision, and then he doesn't get damage off of it, and then he'll get hit.
Right. And that's Kyle in a nutshell.
Yeah, yeah.
He's learning Ken, though, which I feel like is a better fit for him than Laura.
Really?
Bionic.
I really like the change of pace that Laura gives him. So like with Ken, it's always go, go, go. Go, 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 right? So with Laura, it's like do nothing, fireball, do nothing.
Right. you
Surprise, I'm
really-
in your face.
You have
Like-
to wait for your opportunity and then,
when you
go
go
as hard as you can.
And when you go as hard as you can, the pace difference that it hits with Laura compared to other characters is way faster. So like the Laura pace in the mix-up is like dash through your body, overhead low suddenly out of normals, dash cancels out of normals.
Right.
EX Fireball on block, which is +1.
I feel like despite being different character archetypes, these two are kind of similar in that regard. You play out until you're in, then you play in, right? And as soon as you maybe lose that, you have to go back to your zoning game. Difference is Nash has one, and Laura is just kind of waiting for another chance to get in.
Yeah, Ken's more of like a shimmy lord though, and Laura's more.
He has that fierce, and just the way his V skill works makes him so good for that kind of game.
Yeah, and his target combo.
Nash versus Laura coming in.
Weird
Big
jumping.
jump in. Yeah,
Weird jumping.
Very strange. Gets the hit. Big damage. Whoa, okay.
I like the attempted throw.
Again, wow, look at
wow.
both players. Need to get dialed in for that Street Fighter V range. No anti-air, dash back. I like that a lot.
Good early use of V skill meter.
Nice, quick, light confirm. Goes for regular throw. We're not committing
how
to
much
command throws
damage
just
he
yet.
got off of that,
Wow,
though.
that jumping heavy.
After that V skill hit, he got like 150 damage off of a jab.
The gray bar is so real.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't really think about it, but sometimes it builds up and it gets crazy. Now Laura getting started with the command throw.
I was about to say V trigger's coming.
Ooh. And you gotta be expecting it.
Yeah.
Oh, what? No answer in the air.
Jab,
Just takes
jab,
the air to
good
air.
confirm. Laura also queen of -2, forward fierce -2, target combo -2, Rekka
Right.
-2. She's also got the -2 lording. Medium punch dash cancel is -2. That's her best one out of that.
Trying to work the fireball game to move in. Nash content to give up space as necessary.
Ate that. I like the stand jab anti-air. She didn't have much time for anything else. Traded, which isn't the best for her, but interesting. When you block a Laura elbow, it's actually a mix-up in your favor, so take advantage of it.
Nice break.
Just a lot of cat and mouse right now, where Laura's clearly the cat. Okay, so this is a cool mix-up.
Yes, the jump. Kind of surprised Dixon wasn't ready for that, but it's
Cool
it's a
block.
mix-up, you know.
Good
There's
block
feedback
on
throw.
good block on the EX fireball jump over.
Solid
or not
play.
block. Block on the mix-up after it. He decided to sit there. He's like, all right, Laura's not going to combo. She's going to go for some reset. I'm going to sit
But
here.
Laura finds her way in, closes it out. First game to Cal P.
Yeah, pretty convincing in my opinion.
I thought extremely. A very slow and steady push from the right side of the screen to the left, and then, like you said, clearly the cat in the situation.
Yeah.
Wearing the pants, if you will.
Yeah. Somewhat. They're kind of cut open.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, she's
Zool, can I get Zool? Oh my
wow,
God, the
what a
movement
back!
right now.
I really liked that back dash. Like Nash dashed in, she dashed out. Like, no, you don't get the pressure. Oh, what did we do? Oh, no elbow. So no extra damage, but that's
I
fine.
like that if he wasn't ready to elbow, at least he took damage.
Yeah, he
took some damage.
Roundhouse is no joke. Nash actually going urgency-wise.
Again, the air-to-air is on point for Kyle. Nash unable to get anything really
Nash
going. That
really
was
wanted to
almost
get out.
amazing.
He had a full V trigger and he used the V reversal instead. So it shows that he's wanting distance and he's not wanting to like just go in right now.
And he's confident that he'll get the V trigger anyways, right?
Yeah,
Because he will. The amount of life that he had and how he had built his V gauge that thus far, you know.
Yeah. Well, he would have had 2 if he would have used the V trigger.
Sure.
So it was a
But he's
clear
okay with
decision.
it.
Yeah. Oh wow, what a jump! Bad combo.
Bad.
Whiff over. A lot of nonsense happening here.
Yeah, just trying to like,
Good jump.
like frantically trying to close out the round.
Yeah. So if you block a Laura jump short, afterwards always jump because she doesn't have enough block stun to keep you grounded. So at worst you'll get air reset and you won't eat a command grab. There's that.
Oh God, the
missed
whiff.
meaty. Oh, see that's everybody's problem. Everybody still sucks in this game because everybody doesn't have good meaties. Everybody's still a child.
We're learning. We're learning. Nash
so
just destroyed Laura.
The run back is clearly in Dixon. Although I felt like that first round was competitive. The first round was clearly Dixon's like, I got an idea, and then the second round's like, oh, that idea is solidified. This is my adjustment to your Laura.
Right.
Or it could just be a fact that like Laura just didn't get started. Like apparently if Laura gets started, does she just eat? Does Kyle just eat Dixon? We'll see. There's some people that when they're close to other people, they just eat them.
True. So we'll see 1-1, 2 out of 3, because we're not into that loser final, winner final by any stretch of the imagination.
So Nash clearly wins the meter build Fireball War.
Definitely.
By a large margin.
So he can just sit there and play that game if he wants, if necessary.
Stand short Fireball, or stand short, elbow, and he decided to do regular throw after that because he didn't want a neutral jump to hit. Cool.
Oh, wow, nice reset. First
Again,
overhead he's gone for in the set.
Yeah.
Big punish? No.
Good,
Saves himself with the V-trigger.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Good presence of mind. So Laura still has V-trigger and a bar, which means she has enough damage to kill Nash right now.
Yes.
In one touch, I think.
There's the bar, though. What? Not the response Nash wanted to that. Laura's going to have a really strong opportunity to close it out. Has him against the wall. V-trigger on deck. No activation off the roundhouse.
I was wondering where the V-trigger was.
I
was wondering where the V-trigger was from Nash. Like, get out.
You know, sometimes just overthinking it, you know, like it's so maybe too obvious, he thought. We saw earlier when he did the V reversal, Laura was very ready to chase it down. So
V reversal, yeah, but what can she do about V trigger?
Who knows?
She doesn't have an option for that, I don't think, at neutral.
I mean, if you're not doing anything, then, you know, it could just be a waste.
It's free out of the corner. Good throw into the corner. Nash taking corner control, getting hit. And then now Laura's out.
Nice throw break. P, match point.
Lot of meter for Dixon. I'd be surprised if he held on to it this round. He's the kind of guy that goes, it's worth killing.
And he's out?
Yeah, that's the out. So he's still has potential to get like 2 V triggers here. Lot of, oh wow, and he's keeping him, oh wow. Oh, he could have done stand forward dash out of that. That would have been
ideal.
Good opportunity. Nash put himself in more close to the corner, but
Nice
he's getting
back
throws
throw.
off of all that gray damage. I still think Laura's it's feasible.
It is.
I'd like-
She's a character who's never out until she's
Ooh.
right now out.
Recognized that he hit the jump in, didn't know what to do, didn't want a combo, was looking for just pressure, and then decided to go for an overhead out of the jump in because it hit and he's it positive enough. That was interesting.
Whiff throw.
Hit strong, whiff strong, sweep.
Right?
Interesting. Okay. I'm liking the use of sweep by
Nice.
Laura. So use it early, get around the scaling, and get free pressure. But give Laura a V-trigger and a critical R gauge.
Nash
Ooh,
moving
got
in now.
hit jumping back. That's bad. That right there is a... Ooh, okay.
Pressure from Laura moving in, activates.
Look at the amount of
spends
gray.
another
Look
bar.
at the amount of gray life.
Solid. One jab. Yeah, great.
Oh, yeah.
That low short was
Yeah.
so worth value. Call out, but a little bit too high, a little too slow. Unable to catch the elbow from Laura. And again, spending the meter. She's going
Ooh,
to build
dead.
another
That's
one.
it. That's game.
Wow, the pressure from Kyle.
Good job, Kyle.
So sick.
It looked really convincing in match 1, and then match 2 looked competitive until it was convincing to Dixon, and then round 1 of match 3 looked really convincing to Dixon, and then Kyle slowly kind of hunted him. It
Yeah.
looked like he just slowly was like, I got to hunt you.
And then just tore him apart.
Yeah, and then got him.
Totally
Yeah.
tore him apart.
Use the overhead once, it hit once.
Mm-hmm.
That's the threat of that overhead. That overhead is like you have to guess. You can't. I'm sorry. If you say you can see that, cool. But
Cool.
But you can't. But the thing is like at a certain range against Laura, you want to just stand block because her danger is a sweep off of non-crush counter sweep. I don't think she gets too much at range.
Right.
So just walking back against her is really good because that overhead's negative
Sure.
7, I think. You
So
get a
really,
big punish.
I don't know, really well played from Kyle. I thought that he looked like he
Yeah.
had a good grasp on what he wanted to do in the match and was able to close it out at the end.
I think he had an approach to chasing Nash. And then after that, he knew how to fight Dixon up close.
Yeah.
Like Dixon is a guy who always wants out. He's not the kind of guy to challenge you to take offensive
No, Dixon plays
control on defense.
Yeah, Dixon would play a blue deck in Magic.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
blue white control.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to tag you out and bring Johnson Ju
sure,
in
awesome.
here.
Johnson. All right.
And we got Fawaz versus Dunk coming on up. Carlos going to be back in that bracket. You'll see him playing the Cammy somewhere in there.
Hello.
We got Johnson Ju on the mic. What's going on, dude?
How much? Just
Huh?
got here.
Are you playing?
Nah.
Casuals? Guilty Gear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's cool. That was a really good match, actually.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Kyle looked really strong. He definitely
that's-
knew what he wanted to do.
I think that was the best I've seen him in neutral, actually.
Yeah, really patient.
Yes.
He didn't overextend, and when he did drop things, it didn't he didn't crumble.
No,
like his
yeah,
whole
yeah,
game
exactly.
didn't fall apart, which we've seen sometimes.
I think sometimes you'll see Kyle go for command grabs way too often and just overextend. And
I did like seeing in the first game. I think he did like one command grab. The rest were regular throws, just in case to really like set the pace, set the tone first. You know.
And then right when you thought it wasn't an option anymore, that's what he finished with, right? So
Right.
I like the restraint because I think that's always Kyle's issue, right?
He needs that.
Because the reason he doesn't play with restraint is because he senses something, he feels something that there's a weakness there, right? And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with playing that way, but you also have to understand the risk and reward, and then how it kind of like intermingles with that.
Totally,
as well.
totally.
So, I think he's finding that a little bit more. It doesn't change who he is as a player.
He's also just really excited about this game.
Yeah.
The more he plays it, and I know he wants to play and focus on more Marvel, but he just really likes his game right now. So I think that's cool that he's really putting work in. I know he wants to keep working the Laura until CEO,
Okay.
which he'll be going to, and then after that, I think he's working on Ken.
That's terrifying.
That's so good.
Why do you need a command grab when you have Ken?
Yeah, just play Ken.
Yeah.
I mean, Shotos are so strong, right? We're gonna watch a Shoto right now go up against Fong. This will be Fawaz versus Duncan.
This is the best Fong in the world, according to Duncan.
It is. DUNC in the house.
Yeah.
He has already told me, and I've watched, he struggles with runaway Ryu. Luckily, this is Fawaz, so he's not going to run away. Fawaz is about to go in, and this is great because I think that Fawaz is a person I'm really watching in this game because he hasn't quite found his stride in 5 yet, but he's putting in the work.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes. Duncan, of course, definitely putting in his work. World Warrior, already traveling a lot. And like right now, stun, poison on.
But I'm okay with that, right? The reason
Reset.
he caught the reason he caught that damage was that DP, and Fawaz is willing to set the pace for that, right? Willing to take that risk. It's just one round. He's fine with that. He's fine with losing a round.
I like that neutral jump on the fireball. Great awareness. Wow, what a call out. He's on his deathbed, so he's going to play like this. He's not going to do it there. But he also doubted. Like, well, Fong's, does he think Duncan was going to super there?
I'm not sure.
This is going to hit. Yep. Forward Fierce,
Oh,
too
no,
late.
yeah. I don't think you can actually dash and get the forward Fierce. So,
You can.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, it must be like,
But it's certain ranges,
It's
right?
super
if
tight,
it has
yeah.
to travel too far for the forward Fierce
Yeah.
part of it, then maybe you won't get it.
Yeah,
But you
makes
can
sense.
get that, definitely.
oh. And I like that Duncan's using the V skill.
Yes. You need to put that out there. Duncan knows and has put a lot of thought into how to work the poison and how to work, Fong's V reversal as opposed to maybe his V trigger. 'Cause it's not as
Exactly.
good to, use the screen real estate, get out of the corner, keep them poisoned, use
Yes.
that gray life, to really try to use that as best you can because you have to use everything if you're going to play this character.
Completely agree.
Yeah, this character needs a lot, so. And Duncan definitely, he's like so in on this character. I love it.
Oh, what? Wake up super?
Got him. Against a player like Fawaz, I think that's a really good call.
Wow.
There's a setup too, gets the counter hit. About to close it out. Super clean 2 rounds from Duncan. Got him.
Obviously the call out worked, but I'm just surprised with the life lead that he went for it. Or, he worked, right?
That was beast though. That was just two quick rounds
That was
for a character
really
that doesn't, quote unquote, doesn't do damage. And that's what I mean. He says he has struggles a little bit with the runaway Ryu, or stronger characters forcing Fong to approach them.
Yeah.
And if Fawaz is just going to close that distance, it makes it all the easier for Duncan to execute his plan.
But right now you just see Duncan
That
staying
should always happen. Every time you block a roundhouse from Fong, the 2-hit knee, it's -1.
Oh, interesting.
So and without a 3-frame normal, Ryu's 3-frame jab should always trade with
Yeah.
anything Fong does.
Makes sense.
That's a frustration for a lot of Fong
Yeah,
players.
because Fong doesn't have a 3-frame, just a 4-frame normal. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Nice, gets the sweep on the little scorpion kick. Such a strong move, +2 on block.
Oh, okay. Doesn't quite
Wow.
punish.
I like that he gets the walk back afterwards, +2 again. So you can't push buttons there. At least not until you condition him.
You can really see Fawaz getting frustrated. They're really going in a lot harder than he had been in the last couple rounds.
Yeah, and you saw he did the roundhouse, and there's no reason to not challenge there. I mean, I guess he was low on life, so there's a reason. But you could also, he needs to enforce. He's enforcing at the wrong times.
Oh, caught a jump in.
Nice confirming to EX, keeps the hitbox out there. Fawaz falls for it, gets caught. Luckily, he hits Fong with the fireball, so he's out of poison. But you can see the stun bar building up right now. EX, dash under, other side, roundhouse, gets the hit. Paint him purple. Neutral jump, take him to the wall. Oh my god, Ryu's getting worked right now.
He's okay with those
we'll
trades.
take that trade all
exactly.
day, and that was just super free.
I mean, Fawaz has to be more mindful of that. He just got really impatient there.
That was just a lot of matchup knowledge.
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
You can just tell. Duncan got to do whatever he wanted all the time. That's the Fong player dream. And generally, their complaints are the fact that you don't get to do what you want because of the knees only being +1 on block, or that your damage is so low and you can't really enforce as strongly as other characters.
I think there's a couple other things too, right? Like poisons, I don't think that's scary as a whole because yes, it does damage over time, but it's not a lot. It's not enough for you to go in harder than you should, I think.
Right.
And so I think the biggest use for V skill is actually just to get that V reversal. V reversal, just get him out of there. And that's his best wake-up option, I think.
Yeah, you just want to use the V reversal to keep building space as Fong.
Exactly.
And keep running with him, but you need the life lead.
Yeah.
Fong is a character that has to get the life lead and just hang on to it. And that's what makes him so hard in this game is you can lose the life lead so quickly if you're just trying to nickel and dime players,
Yeah, and that's why I think if the poison did more damage, then the life lead is that much easier to get, right? It's that much scarier for the runaway. But as it stands right now, I don't think the runaway is that scary. But
right,
Duncan just kind of went in and hit him. So
we got 40% Ogre in the background.
Yeah,
stalking. Had a good set earlier. I'm curious to see who comes out on top because pretty much everybody showed up.
Yeah. Who are your favorites?
Who are my favorites?
Yeah. Well, I'll ask this in two ways. Who are your favorites to win the tournament, and who are your favorites to watch?
My favorite to win the tournament is probably JLMN.
Okay.
I don't think that Alex is playing as much or as well as he was before, and that might change as we go through this. But Jonathan's the most focused, hungry player up here right now.
Cool.
Hugh, previously it was the Hugh,
Big Q.
no, Hugh, JLMN, Alex was the trio that was at the top, kind of mostly Alex and JLMN, and then Hugh would sometimes take games and sets off of them. But of those three, JLMN's the most focused. I expect his Bison to do the best. He's the most in there in that regard. Hugh, I think his only weakness is composure when he gets into pinch situations.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about taking the tournament, I think that Bison's the best pick.
Okay.
He's the most there.
Yeah. The thing about Hugh I notice is that he's very much I would say kind of a bookworm type player, right? Knows all the frame data, knows all that stuff, and then when stuff kind of doesn't make sense to him, that's when he kind of crumbles, right?
Sure.
But, yeah.
As far as like who I want to see do well, I want to see Duncan do well.
yeah.
I want to see this Fong do work.
It's cool. It's a cool character for
It
sure.
is, and it's fun to see how he's playing him.
Yeah.
That said, you have right now we have Rockwell up on the left, playing Laura. Him and Kyle P both really exciting to watch. Different styles of Laura. Definitely trying to do work. And this is Q on the right, and I forget. I think maybe Bellingham. I don't know.
Ooh, we got Bellingham in here. We got almost Canada here.
Rockwell's definitely Bellingham.
That's sick.
Yeah, Rockwell and 40% flash kick both.
Yeah, Rockwell destroyed me last time I played him.
Yeah, strong player,
Yeah.
strong Laura. Those are the two that play up there the most and kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he fares. Q had a top 8 placing, I think, last month.
Oh, wow, okay.
So doing really well from himself. Of course,
Yeah.
this is like 50% bigger tournament. It was like 40 entrants. Now we're at 64 for this one.
Yeah, but I mean, top 8 is nothing to sneeze at, so.
Fair. Nice. Gets the neutral jump. Rockwell and Q. Nash, Laura, common matchup. We just saw Kyle P take out Dixon's Nash. We'll see if it'll be a similar story. Great V reversal.
That.
And that's the thing. Rockwell plays against 40%. That's his training partner,
Yeah.
right? So he's going to have a lot of Nash experience and really know what he wants to do and how to answer Nash's options. So right now, first round, a lot of data collecting maybe. Trying to figure out how Q wants to play this character. Wow. Great reaction. And Laura's still staying on top of him. Nash had a really big life lead built up, but Laura...
Really good use of meter there, too, just to get out of the corner from Nash.
Wow, that fireball disappeared right when he was about to land on it. Predictable. Ooh.
Wow.
Drops him with the knees, clips him on the glasses.
And then throws it.
Yeah, hits him in the frames like, stop throwing that.
Yeah.
And then just tosses him.
Yeah.
Rockwell brought that one back from a pretty big deficit. Nash with the forward throw, suplex. A lot of checking going on right now. Back and forth. Nash stays same side, gets the counter hit. Opts for a slower normal than you might normally use off the air-to-air. Gets that counter hit. Rockwell down a lot again, but like we saw last round, able to bring it back. Whew, nice. Wow, great call out again on the jump.
Yeah, just getting a lot of mileage on jump ins. I would like to see Q just back off a little bit and wait for that.
Yes.
Ooh, wow, great conversion.
Yes. What?
Not sure.
Oh no.
Yeah. But yeah, I would like to see Q just back off a little bit because Rocco's getting a lot of jump ins, so maybe just look for those anti-airs and just shut it down, like right there. You could have air
right now it's just, a really good read on Nash player tendencies,
Yes.
right? That's where the jump ins are coming from.
Yeah.
And
Right
yeah,
there.
no anti-airs,
Yeah.
even when he's not doing something,
Yeah, just
Because a lot of them have been working even when they doesn't get the hit. Is like Nash is in recovery from pushing a button.
Right, exactly.
But that was just like a raw jump in, no anti-air.
And you get a lot of mileage off that, right? Tons of blocks done. She just gets to set up so many mix-ups from this.
And switches the side that time, and now the
what?
command throw. And I think that's a good read. If he's not anti-airing, and you keep getting hits, then he's really focused on trying to react, right? He knows he needs to correct that. Instead, you're like, okay, now he's looking up. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him from the down.
For sure.
Really great reads from Rockwell, adjusting his game plan and like staying on top of it. It felt like he just stayed ahead of the adjustments the whole time.
Completely agree.
Yeah, and I think that matchup knowledge is really gonna come in handy. He just plays against Nash all the time.
I think Nash actually struggles against Laura though. Just the pressure is really tough, and then once you're in, Nash doesn't have great reversal options. So
definitely, Nash is just a character like he wants to be in control.
Yes.
And once he loses it, he has to hold that.
Yeah.
And it's a lot to hold when it's Laura because she's just gonna keep piling on so much pressure.
Like here it is.
Yeah, she's getting started now. EX in doesn't catch, but that's fine. You take that risk. Q taking damage right now. Forward throw in the corner, no hit. V reversal, get him off, and puts himself in the corner. Panic. Can we call that a panic? He had V trigger, and he just spent it on that instead.
I'm not sure.
He has enough life to build up the V trigger anyways, but I'm surprised that he would opt for that right there.
Wow.
Nice answer.
Love it.
Absorbs the boom with her own projectile, but it's not enough. One more hit for Nash. Oh my god. And Laura? V trigger still? Activation? Yup.
Wow.
It just brings it back. Rockwell with the clutch.
I'm not sure what Q was going for there right there. I mean,
it looks like a lot of nerves right now, to be honest. He's had a couple really strong life leads, and Rockwell just with the clutch, you can say that goes one way or the other. You can give credit to Rockwell or say that Q's choking or something, but it doesn't really matter. What's happening is happening.
Yeah.
And there needs to be some sort of change up. Nash, a lot of movement trying to get in, but nothing really coming of it. And I just don't really believe the life bars in this. What?
He knew.
What? Just clipping his boots. Oh, wow.
Oh, could have punished a lot harder than that.
That probably would have connected if he actually had blocked that cross-up. Wow, the jump-ins, man. You can't...
I don't know if I would have saved the meter there. Oh.
She's caught.
I'm wrong about everything, so, you know.
Hey.
Raw soup for more damage.
One mix-up away, unless he only gets like a tick. Okay, yeah. Dash up, duck strong.
Yeah, got the counter hit.
So still match point for Rockwell, but Q showing signs of life, trying to stay in there. Spent all his meter on that anti-air. Needs to anti-air, so like that's a good start, even though it was the super instead of anything, but...
At least he was looking for it, right?
Yeah. But then, you know, even then, maybe he's getting ahead of himself. He's like, I landed a big anti-air, so like I can go for this back fist. But like,
true.
why go for the back fist, right? She's still jumping in.
Yeah.
And he got punished really hard for that. Does that confirm? At certain ranges, probably. That looks close.
Yeah, I think there's just a lot of panic booms right now. They're in booms at a range that just...
The reversal every time.
So smart.
They're by Fireball.
Yeah.
Just off to another game. This is going to be it.
It's a, yeah.
Wow. Rockwell totally in control.
Yeah.
Even when he was down by like an 80% life deficit or like 60% life deficit, like still just felt like he was in control.
I just think the pace was dictated by Rockwell the entire time.
Yeah.
So the pacing, when you get to play at your own pace, you're going to be comfortable, you're in rhythm, and there's going to be just a more confident play from that. So if you could ever force your own rhythm, it's you basically win.
Right.
That's how I feel.
This is not Boken. I'm sorry. You're Carlos now.
I don't like that.
Yeah. It's kind of like Borg. You're just part of it now. Yeah, don't worry about it. So Q kind of getting handled there.
Yeah.
That's two Lauras we've seen just kind of take out the Nash.
The funny thing is, like, both of those Nash players were strong. Like, you could tell from the play. Like, they're not weak players, right? They obviously had a sense of spacing. They had a, you know.
Sure.
They knew how to play the character.
Well, it's like you said when you sat down, you felt like Laura maybe has an advantage in the matchup.
I definitely think so.
I don't know. Maybe that's what was playing into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right now we have JLMN versus Kanan.
Who does Kanan play?
Kanan plays Rashid exclusively.
We have Rashid players here. That's
yes,
awesome.
we do. So Rashid, Kanan, we saw him earlier. I think he dominated John Kim 2-0. Karian just got slapped around.
Wow.
Yeah. But this is Bison. This is JLMN. This is my pick, right?
Yeah.
So this is my first pick to win the tournament. I think he's gonna crush Rashid, but we'll see.
I love Bison in this game,
Kanan's
by the
putting
way.
in work.
Bison in this game is so sick.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he is.
He feels like a bad guy, you know, like
yeah, that's true. I'll give you that.
Yeah, like I'm not saying he's top tier or anything, but just like his moves are just like
The way
like
he struts,
fire.
the way he plays, everything about him is kind of just
he's
the villain.
But think about him in Street Fighter 4. Like he was this fast character that didn't do damage. That's not a boss character. Come on.
Yeah, he was like mid boss at best. Like you're playing like a fighting.
No, he was like the rival. You know, in Alpha 3 when you fight the rival, that's at best he was just the rival. Not even a mid boss.
I was actually taking that further back and just saying like a beat 'em up, like a side-scrolling beat 'em up. He's just like the random faceless mid boss that's on every level or something.
Oh, the one that like is a mid boss in the first stage.
Yeah, he has one pattern.
Yeah, but then like by level 6, he's just a normal bad guy because the game gets harder.
Yeah, it's just like whatever. That's what Bison felt like in 4.
Exactly.
Which I think they recognized.
Yeah.
Like he needs to be a lot tighter.
It made him such a badass in this game.
It did. Still not saying like the best high-level results for Bison, but the flavor of the character comes through really strong. Now.
I agree.
He's not just a walk back and poke you with his toes.
Yes, exactly. He still has some of that though, for sure.
Home court advantage for JLMN on the green Bison, and already taking it to the wall. And we'll see what Rashid has in store for this. Staying in front. No V trigger yet, obviously. Nice. I guess really aware of the spacing. Like Rashid would have had to commit to the dive kick in order to actually punish that absorb. So Bison just being like, I'll just take that for free. Which is something that Bison needs to do when possible, because building V-gauge for him is a little bit trickier than other characters, you know? There's some matchups where he doesn't get to use his V-skill to build it almost at all, unless you're going to take that risk of using it up close. Nice anti-air from Rashid. Moving towards the wall, pressuring now.
There's so much movement in this matchup.
Yeah, both these characters really interesting.
Took a big risk there. Didn't pay off.
Saying that I was saying earlier that Kanan had really good patience on his spinning mixers.
Yeah.
You have to pressure him first before he'll feel that. And it's interesting the way that Bison plays. It's not like he was really on top of Rashid the whole time, but Kanan feeling pressured enough to actually go for that, right? And that really sums up the way Bison plays in this game. He might not have the greatest movement, but just the amount of damage that you're always at risk of eating, like right here. Like look at Rashid's almost done. He's almost checked out of this match. So he just puts a lot of pressure on you. One hit away from stun. Rashid going to buy time. Bison going to take that trade every day. Oh.
That was
Spinning
crazy.
mixer, yeah, getting him under. Just keeps churning it.
Wow.
Wow. The EX ball just catching him. Oh, and the head stomp to boot. Post-screen
Nasty.
combos, sick.
Yeah.
Only Bison. Yeah, that was dominant. That's kind of how I expected this to go. That's one for JLMN, not Prisma Weasel, though. We're going to want to switch the names if that's... No, the names are right, just the number's wrong. So again, game 2, Rashid's going to have to find... And the way that Rashid's playing right there, he's just sitting. I don't feel like that's ever what Rashid wants to be doing. This is a character with a lot of flow, and he needs to be working it. And what? He's the king of -2, right?
Yeah.
That's what people say. And because you have to approach the match from a really unpredictable kind of direction or pattern, right? Be really erratic and
Yeah,
new.
I completely agree. Because your buttons just aren't as good as Bison's. If you play this ground game, you're going to lose.
Right, you're losing statistically.
Yeah.
You need to use your movement, and you need to use all your different approach options.
Yeah.
Things like that, right? That safe sort of setup into the tornado again. Using that tornado to surf right there. That's more of what we want to see from Rashid. Pressuring in the corner. Oh, no.
Yeah.
But last time he went for the full movement, and Bison just stepped forward and made it whiff, and he took the punish, so he tried to change it up there. But it's just too risky of an option, you know?
Yeah, because that's just fully punishable right there. And it's easy to react to, right? There's a lot of blocks done, so you don't even have to wait for it to punish that.
Right, and JLMN really aware of that and seems to be ahead of the adjustment game already. Getting that first read, such a big step in that. Getting that cross up to whiff and then forcing Kanan to make that decision right there. That kind of cost him the game ultimately. Match point for JLMN. Bison doing work, just destroying right now.
Just everything's just working, right? The ground game's working, the anti-game's working. So.
It is. EX head stomp.
Yeah.
Whew. This is all she wrote. There's no way. Just the way that the match has been going. But if there is, it's right here, right now. You got to make everything count. Rashid coming in. B-Trigger still on deck. Wow, gets a what?
I can't believe that worked.
Is it happening?
Nearing
We're
stun.
like one mix-up away. No, he needs another overhead. Gets it. The throw whiff. Does he have enough damage? Yeah, he has super. Does he want to spend it, though? He needs it for another round if he wants to close it out. But, you know, you just want a round.
Yeah.
It's been 3 rounds straight for Bison so far, so I don't blame him for spending that there. Big damage, gets the stun, gets the full confirm.
I agree with that, actually.
Yeah.
In this game in particular, it's just like, just use the meter. You build it pretty quickly, so
Definitely.
go for it.
So Prism Weasel staying alive. JLMN going to try to close this out. Match point for the Bison. Coming in with Psycho Axes all day.
Is that just his fierce?
It's his down forward.
Oh, interesting.
It's a command normal.
Got
Very,
it.
very strong. Long startup, but advantageous. Nice
Oh, I
answer.
like it.
Clips him, one hit, gets to keep the tornado for mix-ups, which is great, but just spends it all on a sort of, I don't know, cross-up attempt, I guess. Kind of would like to see something more creative off that, but it was a little bit of a strange situation. Wow, what a deep jump J2C.
Yeah.
Nice. Bison with the patience, holding his ground in the mid-screen, keeping Rashid cornered, even if it's not completely in the corner.
Can't believe that standing medium kick worked on that dive kick, by the way.
Yeah.
Good patience.
Meter spent on both sides. Prisma Weasel one mix-up away from... it gets clipped in the air.
That's just unfortunate. I don't think he was even going for an air-to-air. He just saw him and he went for the fierce.
Second round of the second game looked pretty nice. A good sequence when Prisma Weasel needed it.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse, I guess, because I said it was over.
You did.
And he got to bring
You
that.
literally was like, they can't do this.
There's no way. and then he wins that one, of course. But then the rest of it just still looked like JLMN. Yeah. That's my pick, man. I think he's going to win it.
He looked very strong in that, right?
Yeah.
Just very in control. Like I said, anti-air game working, ground game working. Knows when to go in, right? Like I think too many Bisons just dash up throw, and he doesn't really do it until the player's scared of the buttons.
Sure.
And he noticed it, and he
Right.
went in. So it's really cool to see.
So we do have... Oh, actually, we don't see what is up next.
Sam B.
In BitQ?
BitQ.
So BitQ came on and was playing Mika, and he's been playing Mika more and more. A little bit less Cammy, maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe Mika versus Chun-Li?
I think so.
Yeah, Sam has switched to Chun-Li from Cammy.
And I actually really like the Chun-Li pick. Generally, Sam chooses more, I guess, explosive characters.
Sure.
But Chun has great mobility options, and that's really where Sam B thrives. And so
Yeah.
I actually like the pick. Strong character, obviously. Very,
And
very
she
strong
has like
character.
the safe EX legs.
So
You
good.
can just do. Sam loves to do things. Good for Sam B to have a safe, random thing to do.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's strong. And I mean, if you want the burst, Chun-Li still kind of has it. V-Trigger's really strong, very powerful
So
tool.
good.
Yeah.
Why does it last for like half the round?
It feels like Nikali. Like,
It might as well be because they're dead otherwise.
does it go away? Like, I don't think so.
Well, they usually die before it goes away, so
Right.
no.
You'd have to block so much. And blocking against Chun-Li, one overhead, you might lose. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that Chun's a good pick for him. Chun versus, I'm going to guess it's our Mika.
I think so.
Yeah.
He enjoys playing Mika a lot more than playing Cammy.
And Sam was playing Cammy before Chun-Li, so I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
it's,
true.
you know, maybe
Knows the
mix him
matchup.
up a little bit more,
Yeah.
instead of giving him the matchup
Yeah.
that he's familiar with. You're still Carlos,
Yeah.
Boken.
Living that Boken life.
How is it?
Come to Bellevue.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get a name switch for the... Oh, just as he had the headset on. Just getting juked, man.
It's all good, man.
That's why I'm not in the bracket. I just get mixed up.
Oh, that means I can be in the bracket, right? I'm Boken.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, did they both pick Mika? That would be disgusting.
I don't want that.
I do.
You would.
Yeah. I still play Mika.
You would.
Yeah.
Hey,
Learning
Doug, can you tell
Kendo.
me who player 1 is?
I don't know who player 1 is, right? Because they might be side switched on seats and controller ports.
The guy with the hat.
Sambi.
Getting the name sorted out. Iron Silk OP. So true. The Iron Monk.
Let's not talk about that.
And we'll see.
Yeah. Hope everyone's enjoying.
Sam B plays Ken? Also a great Sam character. This
I know.
I'm learning Ken right now. I think that character is amazing. Nah, he's going to play Chun-Li. That's a better pick.
Ken sounds like a Sambi character, actually.
Yeah.
He's just like movement, like the explosiveness,
The character's amazing.
a DP.
The character's amazing.
Yeah.
Having a lot of fun learning him. It was day 1 yesterday, so we're trying to commit to a week of Ken.
So you're like gold status now, right?
Yeah, technically,
Yeah.
right? I just changed my character to Ken and play ranked.
Nice.
Yeah, we did it. We made it, fam. And here we go, Airbase. Pink Chun, Blue Mika, Big Q Sam B. Nice, gets the Irish Whip. Big starter, goes for the reset. Into the Lady Mika. Doesn't get anything off of it off the mid-screen, but already showing some, this is what I like to see. Yo, Big Q playing Mika right now? Usually it's so reserved and patient. I don't know if it's because he's played Sam enough, but call out on the throw.
What a confirm.
Oh, barely whiffs with the stand jab, but so far the opening sequence from Big Q is so strong. Uses Nadeshko just to get in, doesn't get anything off of it. V-trigger for Chun-Li just about to run out. Wow, again, this crouching medium punch. Really enjoying the use that we're seeing out of that. Uh-oh, one more mix-up for Chun. V-reversal stunner. Not enough.
Double dash. Playing some Mario Kart out there.
That was the Street Fighter 4.5.
Yeah.
Just mass jab, but on wake up now.
Yeah, that reversal is actually really good because you actually get a mix up afterwards. So, but just mess up the timing there. Nice.
Neutral jump roundhouse, such a strong air-to-air tool. Again, looking for that crouching middle punch. Yep, easy. Every time when you get that crouching fierce, go to the jabs.
Did
get the counter
Sambi
hit.
just hold up back on wake up and it worked?
It did.
Nice.
I mean, he's playing against a grappler, so that's just a read. Nice answer on the jabs, but doesn't get anything. Just goes for the EX legs. I'm really surprising. Maybe he tried to roll it forward and just got spinning bird instead of lightning legs.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's got to be it. Wow, not anti-airing enough. You can't take light button anti-air attempt trades with roundhouses.
Oh, that could have been it.
Needed to confirm that.
Yeah, that could have been it. He had super. That would have been it, actually.
Yeah, Mika coming in with the crouch fierce. Big Q's Mika looks so much better than it used to. Look at this go. Look at him go.
Wow.
He's playing Mika now, right? We enforce. We get the advantage and we confirm. Yeah, stand strong, link into the EX Peach. So
good.
strong.
Oh, no. Missed the confirm there.
Yeah, hitting jabs too fast. So you missed the second one.
Oh, that makes sense.
Nice.
Yeah.
Easy confirm. Head stomps. Nadeshko, reset with the fierce. Splash on the same side. Mika trying to close this out. Gotta come in with crouch fierces if you're gonna be in that range, Chun. EX confirm off the fireball? No, we got a counter hit, so just random hit. That works.
Yeah, woke up with the jab and it just caught Sam hitting buttons. So, wow, yeah. Big Q's Mika looks like 10 times better than the last time I saw him, which was like less than a week ago.
Yeah, he would just stand there.
And not do Mika things.
Yeah.
And now he
plays
there.
Mika. He plays Mika.
He's in
I
there.
think he's dropped Kemi. Now, he probably still has a Cammy, because why not? But like, this is what's up. This is what I was hoping to see from somebody who's gonna play this character, because Mika's all about bringing entertainment. Oh, but you gotta get those confirms unlocked. We're seeing a little bit of trouble with the 2-jab into the Peach. Back to the mid screen. Out and in from Mika. Jab resets. Catching Sam trying to jump out.
Good punish on the crouch strong. Oh,
Wow.
What?
Yeah, that's where V reversal is very strong against Nadeshko. And Sam looking strong this round, trying to close it out. Almost 2 bars to his names and just throw some water balloons at her. Catches her. Really good read, right?
Yeah.
It's really scary when Mika can change her jump arc and change her timing, and you're a character like Chun-Li where
Wow.
you're trying to anti-air with normals. The splash will mess you up, right? But he had a really good read that Big Q wanted to approach on the ground and gets like 2 seemingly random fireball hits, and now turning that momentum into another win.
Is the download complete?
Oh no, he drops it, and now you're gonna lose because you dropped it when you're supposed to win. Oh no, Mika! V-trigger ready to
Again,
go.
same exact mix-up.
He has one more, and this
That's
time the
it.
command throw, that's gonna be it. Let's see it do something tight. No? Gonna go for the, okay, clean.
Didn't need anything tight.
Nice and simple. I was hoping for a strong, fierce Nadeshko call combo, but Big Q taking the easy, safe route. And it's like as soon as you're working it like Chun-Li was in that round, and then you drop it, it's like, I don't know, I feel like you're just gonna lose.
Yeah.
Really great sequence from Mika.
That jump fierce is so good. Oh,
I like
Pull
the
the bar.
attempt, trying to
Yeah.
fish with that.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see him go a little bit more towards the clap after the counter hit
Yeah.
strongs when he doesn't have the EX meter for the Peach. Big Q match point, Sam B trying to stay alive. Chun-Li, V-trigger on. What's the mix-up? Nothing. Gets slapped in the mouth and taken to the mid-screen.
Man.
Mika coming in, Lady Mika hits. This time cross-up, tried to go empty low. Wow, dude. Big Q's so confident right
That's
now.
it. That's it.
Oh, give him the flare in the corner. Right in the turnbuckle. Woo! Please.
Speaking of that, I've been playing No Mercy. I love that game.
Wow, you would.
I love that game.
You would.
It's so sick.
Are you going to play Angel in KOF?
You mean on Hell?
Yeah.
No. Does that seem like a character for me?
What? I don't know.
Yuri looks dope, by the way.
Yeah, you're going to play Mui 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 Mui.
I don't want to play Little Sister.
Yeah, you are.
Her name is literally Little Sister. I want to play the big boss.
What, the guy with the belt? Yeah.
No, like Kim's master.
Oh, okay, sure, sure.
Super sick.
Sure, she does look tight. Yeah, I'm actually.
No. Like the dude, not his wife.
Oh, okay, yeah. Word.
He
I
has,
was
like-
thinking of that's his wife?
I think that's, well, I don't know actually, because that was the rumor in the leak list. That's what it is. So I don't know if it is.
Oh, sure.
But like, yeah, he has like the Dong Hwan like stomps.
Yeah.
And then like the up kick's so sick.
That's true. So, totally got on a tangent for KOF.
Street Fighter.
It's going to happen.
Street Fighter.
Until that game actually comes out, it's just going to happen. But Devin has a Mika.
It looked strong.
That was pretty real.
Yeah,
I
like,
thought that was really good.
very clutch.
Where did you get that? I'm so impressed. You play Mika now. It's like, I guess. I don't know.
The option select stay strong.
Yes, have to.
I'm a Cammy player.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, right. I'm a commentator.
Yeah.
That's my out.
I'm
Boken.
yes.
So our next match, we have E-Man versus who is that? I forgot. Oh,
Change my name.
that's Jace. That's Jace the Ace is here.
Yeah, he's here for a few months.
I thought I recognized him.
Yeah.
We were like pushing buttons for a second. I was like, wait, I feel like I recognize you, but I don't know why. Do you know who Jace plays in this game?
He said Ryu, Ken, he had another one,
Okay.
Nash. So he's not really sure.
Sure.
He hasn't put a lot of time into it. But yeah, he's here for a few months for internship. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where at?
Amazon.
Huh.
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of companies
Yeah.
that you could be here for.
Yeah.
So Jace gonna be playing. Sounds like just fundamental Street Fighter knowledge versus E-Man's Rashid, since he just plays Shotos and Nash,
Yes.
right? So don't need to dig too
Well,
deep on
I don't
those
know.
games.
That's not true. Because Ken is buttons and more buttons and more buttons.
Yeah, it's all feel.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't need a brain.
Jace has those though.
That's true.
He has them feels.
That's true. So we're gonna see Ken versus Rashid. I like it. That's the character I would like to see. Bring the fire. Jace obviously known for his Viper in Street Fighter 4. And E-Man, I don't know, Rashid's such a good character pick for him.
Yeah, names are flipped, by the way.
Yes, the names are flipped and headsets are off. So Ken and Rashid already getting a good start. E-Man with that platinum status, which, you know, online doesn't mean anything, but it does mean you have matchup experience, matchup knowledge.
It also means he's putting a lot of time into the game.
Exactly. So that at least says that.
Yeah.
Jace taking a lot of damage, but working it to the other side. I love the stand short confirm.
Oh,
and the
is that
call
it?
out on the mixer,
Oh,
but doesn't get the
no.
punish.
What? That worked.
Tatsu whiff. What a setup. Forward throw finishes it out.
Tatu whiff. Planned.
Yeah, planned. Because, you know, the fire effect, you see it more, and you're
Yeah.
like, I need to block, right?
Of course.
Yeah, that's the
Duh.
strat. Activate V-trigger, whiff Tatsu.
Oh, good punish.
Oh, the stand short uppercut. Taking that. Nice confirm. And Ken in the corner, so strong. Baits the EX mixer again. Really strong read on E-Man right now. One more hit from mix-up Thunder Kick. No, throw.
That's
And
it.
E-Man was just standing for it, so you know he was looking for the overhead, expecting that.
Yeah, it's fundamentals are strong with this kid, man.
Yeah, that was a JV perfect. He took like chip maybe.
JV.
Yeah, that was pretty strong. And he had the reads, both mixers, you know?
Yeah. Just felt that desperation, I guess.
Yeah, 9-3, player 2, doing work. Apparently.
Matters.
It does.
Absolutely. I love the Barry thing when he sees a win streak. He just goes back to character
Yeah,
select.
he has to wipe it.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
Like, nope.
not here. So we go back to character select. Is E-Man going to switch?
I
The
don't
only other
think so.
character I see him put a lot of time into is Guile.
I can't
And
see
he's
it.
going to go to it.
No way.
Yeah, so he's going to bring Guile out versus Ken.
I don't like this pick.
I do.
Really?
He just got destroyed.
I know.
That was extremely free.
But that's how this game works,
It
though.
wasn't. Yeah, sure, that's how the game works. But like, it was. That was also a lot of player read,
That's true.
right?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
know that that's going to change. Maybe we'll just see Jace blow him up and block flash kicks and just destroy him again.
No, man, I want to see them boom combos, man. Those V-trigger combos.
Yeah. But E-Man deciding he really needs to change.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen a Guile start a round with up forward.
Yeah, right? Welcome to the next level. And already working on stun Jace. Oppressive. Stand jab check. Uh-oh.
Oh, does it finish the
Working
combo?
on stun. Wow, and the
That's
spacing calls him out. 3 Shoryu meter build?
Wow. Into the target combo into DP.
Deported.
On a bus.
Gone. Oh, that bus is amazing. Technology. EX response to the blade setup. I like that. Immediate. And right now the spacing and the awareness from Jace really looking sharp.
Oh, good
wow,
juggles.
the juggle. See what I'm saying, man? Ken is so good.
Yes.
Ken's amazing. He's the best. You can't beat Ken. Pressured in the corner. This has been the story of the whole match. Nice confirm. Gets out of stun. Gal trying to play some neutral here. Trying to bait the jump. Looking for flash kicks, but every time Ken's on top of it. Nice awareness on the reset. Able to defend out of it, but Ken is just so in control. Gal's just filling space. 1-2 confirm. Both players with V-trigger online. A meter to each. There we go. Gal moving in. Ooh, goes for the long range. Now the V-trigger. Gonna move forward behind that.
Oh, wow. What a timing to jump.
Yeah, right? Oh my god, in the activation?
That's it.
What?
That was so nasty.
Destroyed.
And I don't even, like, I can't say someone has Guile matchup knowledge because nobody plays Guile, but it looked like he had Guile matchup knowledge. Like, he jumped in at the perfect time, and then it was just like, all right, I'm going to DP you like 3 times now. and you're
Definitely.
dead.
That was super clean.
That was awesome.
Jace
to
looking
see.
so strong,
What the heck?
which is good because we don't really have a frequent Ken play up here.
Yeah, exactly.
So we gonna learn today,
Yeah.
and we'll see who knows. It's a pretty common character, so you expect there to be matchup knowledge, but you know, matchup knowledge only gets you so far against strong characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, maybe you know what Johnny's gonna do, but Johnny's still gonna do what Johnny's gonna do.
Now I know how to get the 3 in the 7-3 matchup, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly, right?
it's not a 10-0 anymore.
Yeah. Not that there's any 7-3s in this game, but
Yeah, exactly. But
Not-
you know,
not
like,
yet.
but yeah, just because you don't know a matchup doesn't mean it's you're gonna win it every time, right? It's
Totally.
So
so we're gonna have Q coming up again. He was playing Nash. It was the Nash that got took by. Was it a low?
by who was the
Or was it 40%?
no he got beat by what was his name? I don't remember now. Laura from Bellingham.
Rockwell.
Yeah.
So Q coming up against Cruel Deity. I actually don't know who that is or who they play.
And this is a losers match then.
Yes. So this will be loser side of the bracket. One person
Okay.
going to be out. Another one trying to stay alive. Keep moving on.
Yeah.
And Q's had good showings before, so
He
hopefully,
looked pretty solid even in the loss.
yeah, hopefully
honestly.
he can find his pace, find his footing, because
sure.
his match against Rockwell did not go as he would have liked. But
Yeah.
Rockwell with that, the Nash matchup knowledge. Oh, it's a Bison.
Is this one bracket or is it split up in the pools?
Good question. One bracket, 64-man bracket.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We do have 64 entrants, exactly, which
Wow.
is hype.
I could have messed it all up for everyone.
Right? Just enter, get that 65.
65, baby.
Stare Dennis right in the eyes. Sign me up.
65.
So Nash versus Bison. Tracking Bison all the way down to Brazil when he's on vacation. Trying to take it to him. Cruel Deity plays Bison. That's pretty fair. Big Superman punch. Bison getting started in the mid-screen.
And we're seeing a lot of the
Oh, wow.
the jump-ins again. So-
Active frames on the back fist, catching that dash. V-trigger doesn't get the damage. Whew. Bison, though, all about that damage. Roundhouses, nice throw break, coming back in with the reverse, pressuring. Again, great throw break. Ooh, drops the cross up, but you just keep chopping. Little baby Ric Flair. Woo, woo, woo. 3 of them. So 2 bars for Q. Took the L there, though. Ooh, what? So he ended up accidentally having charge instead of getting the Inferno to combo off the jump strong. Uh-oh. Confirm this. Yes, there we go. We got damage. We have stun building up. What?
I don't know what he was.
EX
throwing out.
Scissor?
Oh, maybe.
Probably EX Scissor, as a guess.
That's interesting that he did wake up EX flash kick.
Uh-oh. Nash trying to close out. Looking a lot stronger. Decided, you know what? I just need to get in there and stay in there. This mid-screen game and the reverses and all this nonsense, like, no. Let's just play aggro.
Buttons are fun.
Yeah, buttons are the most fun. Oof. And you can see that right away with the EX boom. Use the second one to follow. Bazooka.
More
knee flip,
buttons.
Counter hit.
Ooh,
Air throw with the
sick.
jump back. Yeah, I like this right now. Q looking on point. Sensing blood, sensing weakness in Bison's defense and just
Yes.
opening him up.
Yeah, no
Relentless
anti-airs, nothing.
Suplex. V-trigger for Bison on deck. 1 bar to his name. Jab, jab. Awkward jump over is not going to do it for you here. Crush counter, though. Activation. Bison combos. Wow.
What?
What? Such a strange situation with the V-trigger reverse. Oh my god, 1 hit for the Bison gets caught. Gotta respect the advantage on the crouch strong.
I love seeing V-trigger Bison. I have no idea what's going on, and it's awesome.
I mean, that's just really weird because normally what you do reverse,
Yeah.
people stand there, it teleports to the other side.
Yeah.
But then he V-triggered to the that was just crazy looking. So I don't know if it's relative to like player position or from when you executed the move,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
but he ended up on the right side after he went over there, so I don't know.
It looked cool.
It looked cool. Cruel Deity.
Yeah, good
Gonna have
anti-air.
to keep this Nash off of him, which usually isn't the name of the game. Normally you're trying to get over to him, especially as a character like Bison. Wow.
Well, he got crossed up.
Yeah, he did. That's always a awkward strength of Bison's air mobility. Empty land to the other side, giving him a knee to the throat, moving to the corner. Back to the tunnel, Nash taking some time, but gets caught, jumped in over the EX. Great timing on the jump. I always expect short scissors, but it doesn't happen anymore. Nice quick confirm, I like that, at that range too. EX, Bison with all the time in the world, life to work with. Wow, gets caught, but nothing happens. Has 2 bars to be reversal with if he needs, but he doesn't. Going for the specs, taking the frames. Cruel Deity staying alive, 1 round up. Game 2, 2 out of 3, Q. Both players trying to stay alive in the bracket. Nice step kick. So good.
I like that Bison actually challenged Nash in the mid-range. So.
Yeah. Definitely has to, right?
Yeah.
Got to shut down Nash's movement before you can really do anything to that character. Nice neutral jump. Nash containing Bison in the corner. Gives it up, though, with a misspaced moonsault, but the bazooka knee gets him back out. Reset the situation in his favor. Back throw or forward throw?
Yeah, I kind of want to see Q go back to that aggressive style that he was showing earlier.
That's what was working for him. And I feel like in the corner there, we kind of saw glimpses of it. Doesn't block the second hit. What? What an answer. Sick. What? Snipes him with the knee. Nash fighting back. Again, awkward air to ground exchanges with the knee under and the reverses. And we see a lot of V-triggers from Q. A difference between him and the Nashes that we've seen on the stream is a lot of times it doesn't feel like he's getting the hit. So whether that's just he's just doing it when he feels the need to get out as opposed to looking for something to whiff punish, right? Or if it's just bad timing, you know, who knows? I'd like to see a little bit more damage come off of that when it hits, because I see a lot of Nash players build that meter in order for that to be a big comeback mechanic damage-dealing option for him. Wow, stoic, the neutral stand. Okay, EX over. I like the movement. That's what you want to see from Nash. Put him into heavy blocks then, dash out, dash in. Just keep him guessing. Don't be stagnant, because otherwise you get clipped.
Oh no!
Doesn't get the confirm. Bison with the ooh.
Sick.
Because V-Trigger Bison is all about EX drive cancels. That's how he works. He gets weird teleports, and then now he can cancel specials into specials. You're like, all right.
HD combos.
Yeah. Basically, you know, Street Fighter 5.
I mean,
HD combos.
They're not in KY 14.
So we got Cruel Deity bringing it back 1-1. Game 3, nice air-to-air and checking. Speaking of air-to-airs, Nash with the fadeaway.
Anti-air's looking a lot better this round. It's good to see.
I think both players keep falling back to this funny neutral where they're just neutral standing and like looking at each other like, no, you come at me. Like, you come at me.
No, you. No, you.
Which is funny because neither character, I don't know, both characters want to be on the aggressive, right? They want to be on the offensive. Although Nash can maybe favor zoning, but he hasn't been throwing a lot of booms for fear of Bison just building V-skill for free.
Yeah.
Or V-trigger.
We haven't seen a lot of that, actually, though.
Wow.
We haven't seen a lot of the V-skills in neutral.
Yeah, because he's not throwing them. He doesn't want to give Bison any of it for free. Because V-trigger's so scary with Bison. Forward throw. Wow. Just kick him in the neck.
I think that was the cleanest round for Q, actually.
Yes.
Just in the mid-range and really looking for whiff punishes and anti-airs.
It felt controlling.
Yes.
And now he's going in, trying to change it up already. Wow. Really late block, but he gets it because he opts for the knee instead of something faster. EX in, no V reversal to get out.
Yeah, I want to see more of that because that's a really scary situation.
Clips him. Gives up the corner. Bison, Street Fighter 4, medium kicks.
Yeah, you got to challenge those
nice
assaults.
Scoops. What? Again with the EX. I mean, last time that just hit him grounded, and that one, I don't know. Just looking for those escapes, gets the stun, gonna close it out, goes for the taunt.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, it's just canon. That's all, right? It's nothing personal. It's just Nash against Bison. Went all the way to Brazil to chase him down. He just lets him know.
Yeah.
Clean.
Is it canon? I don't know anything about the story. There isn't a story mode so far,
What?
right?
Doesn't his face look like that because of Bison? It's Nash. Don't you play Street Fighter?
No, I'm a KO player.
Oh, right.
Yeah, option selects.
Muy muy. So we're going to have Carlos versus Kevin, Boken and Jackson Galaxy.
Jackson Galaxy.
Yeah. He dropped the Quijibo. He's now Jackson Galaxy.
He never drops a Quijibo. Quijibo never gets dropped. It's always in the back burner, right? Like,
don't you always? Quijibo only gets dropped.
I guess that's the other way to look at it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite one, I came up with this one, was Pocket Sand when he was playing Cody.
Yes. Pocket Sand is the best, actually. So Carlos going to be bringing in the Cammy play.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Cammy Nash. Two characters we see really often in the Northwest. A little bit less as some of the Cammies have drifted away.
Yeah.
Like BitQ playing Mika, Sam B playing Chun-Li.
Yes.
That's Carlos's boo, though. He plays Cammy.
And this is a loser's match, I believe.
It is.
Yeah.
And Kevin, I want to say, or Jackson Galaxy, rather, hasn't quite found his stride with Nash. You'll see him drop a lot of things, and maybe the V-triggers aren't as effective as you'll see from, like, Dixon or 40%. So I think this will be difficult, but that's a similar place for both players. They're both strong players, respectively, for Street Fighter 4, and trying to find their pace in Street Fighter 5. But both of them kind of figuring it out as they go. What's up?
I don't know. I got a hand of this, and I'm confused now.
Yeah, something about the devil tempting, because I know you're not trying not to drink caffeine, and Alex probably knows that.
Yeah. Well, I also can't drink energy drinks because I got kidney stones at age 19. So
that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
That's a bad matchup. Even when you win, you kind of lose, right?
Yeah. And then so it happened over the weekend, and then I took my final on Monday.
Bad matchup.
Yeah. I took my books in the hospital. But anyway, back to the match. I'm a nerd.
Opening with the back fist, trying to take that hat. Nash, Cammy, on my favorite stage.
And the names are flipped.
Yeah, the names are flipped. Jackson Galaxy does not play Cammy. Nice uppercut, anti-air. Okay, and there we go. Scoping him out with the EX. Really great forward range on that. So even though Cammy did try to empty jump there, she didn't push a button, she still gets caught by it. Nice movement from Nash, trying to find an opening. Cammy, though, first to get it. Does a little bit of chiropractic work and gets started with the V-trigger. Trying to punish there, really close.
I love that V reversal.
Still has a bit of V-trigger to work with. Cammy, no confirm off of that, but that's fine. He gets the throw anyways. It switches sides. Now, can Nash contain her? Nice, I love the backdash there. But he literally just gets sat on. That's not even a kick. She just sat on his face. And he accepted it because, you know, I mean, he's still like holding his face in his portrait to this day.
I thought Jackson Galaxy played that round pretty well, actually. He just got caught with a couple things.
Yeah.
Really has a good sense of spacing, though, on the dive kicks.
Again with the jump roundhouses, kind of surprising.
Oh, what? Pick up spiral air.
I guess it's a thing.
I guess so. Shoot the low, still a thing.
Shoot the low every day.
Not even a low in this game.
No. Nash in the corner, trying to fight his way out. I like that jab check, but a really great read on the fireball.
It's great damage, too.
EX boom gets the full jump in. Cammy moving in, V-trigger. Gonna try to open him up. Opts for the side switch. I expect to see another one, but Nash now taking that real estate. Work his way back. Definitely on the back foot. Great use of V-skill, but he doesn't finish it. Still just only needs one hit. Nash fully loaded. Jackson Galaxy is still the most ridiculous name. Gets back thrown.
Boken throws Jackson Galaxy.
All right.
Yeah. But,
There was a lot of potential there. Just couldn't quite find the opening for the V-trigger and the super. Cammy really controlling.
Yeah, Jackson Galaxy just couldn't find any breathing space. Like, just Cammy's in that ass the entire time.
The whole time. 12-5, player 2 still just killing it right now. That's the secret if you're coming up on stream and like watching for some reason.
But 12-5 is also the March Madness upset pick, so 12's going to win now.
Well, that's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
12. We're going to hold that. 1-2, try to walk up throw, but gets checked. Wow, catches him just before he hits the ground. And it still looks like the same story. Cammy is all over Nash, pushing him wherever she wants.
This is like a 2012 Cammy, man.
Raw activate? What?
That was so smart, though.
That was so good.
Yeah, Time Wizarded, went under the boom.
Is this going to just be a wrap? I don't see Nash really fighting back. So far, like those stand jab, that's all he's really had. And this time she goes for the EX to change up the timing. Really difficult for Nash to answer without like a true DP reversal, right?
Yeah.
So he has to use normals, and dive kick things are really going to mess you up. That's rough. Right now, it's all Boken.
Yeah, there's not a lot of dive kick characters in this game, but when Cammy comes in, it's really problematic. Oh, what?
He opts for that one quite a bit. When you get the stand jab reset and dash under from that range, it's really obvious which side you're going to be on. So he tries to go to the next level and switch it up.
Makes sense.
Tap, tap. This time tries to stay the same side after showing that.
Yeah, but that's okay because he got the corner again.
Just keep it. Carlos playing really strong right now. Boken full control. Trying to close this out. 1-0 match point for him.
A little bit late on that one.
Yeah, Super's going to connect. Nash with
the
the mix-up. He doesn't bother changing up the side. It just always hits. That ninja in the back with the Mario cape is my favorite thing. And Cammy, nice. Gets the cross-through throw. No setup because you're Cammy, but what was that V-skill? That was actually so godlike.
Oh, I think the DP would have killed right there, actually.
Yeah, wasn't quite ready for that to hit, but he gets to close it out.
Yeah.
That caught me off guard. I expected that to be the end right there, but...
Boken wins 2-0, though. That eliminates Jackson Galaxy.
Yeah, Jackson Galaxy gonna have to go back to the drawing board on that. Cammy was just all over him. You couldn't get her off of him at all.
Yeah.
At all.
And that's hard, right? Like when you're in a tournament and you're already nervous, and all you see is just this character in your face the entire time. Right. It's hard.
Maybe you could have seen more view reversal to try to get out. I think more air-to-air challenge when you're having trouble with things like dive kicks where there's that delay before you come down. He kept going to the jab, and then Carlos would just answer with the EX and get the hit, get the reset,
a couple of times I thought it was smart when he like backdashed and made the dive kick whiff, but eventually
eventually you're just in the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're just getting
space.
pummeled.
Yeah.
So really well played by Boken.
Yeah.
And he's going to move on. And that was losers quarterfinals. Next match is also losers quarterfinals. We're going to have Sam B versus Kaleo. This is a classic match.
Chun mirrors?
Now this is going to be a Chun mirror. It used to be a Cammy Honda match, but now just straight up a Chun mirror. What's up, dude? I'm Doug. What's your name? So it's going to be Chun mirror. I don't know who has the upper hand there.
Chun.
Well, player-wise, I think we have a couple Chun-Lis up here, right? Jeff and Barry are going to be playing a lot, and Barry's a really studious player.
Yes.
So in terms of like, I don't know, being ready for the mirror.
How do you feel about studious players versus field players? Generally, who do you think wins?
What? I don't know. That's a weird question. That's like a question that's always being asked, right? So like, is there an answer to that question?
I don't know.
I don't know. You gotta study. As a field-based player, like you gotta study. You do,
Yeah.
right?
There's a level of like both of them. There's a level that you have to get from the other side, right? Like
Sure.
there's that yin and yang thing. You can't be completely studious and nothing else. You can't be
course.
completely feel and nothing else.
Yeah, you have to be well-rounded.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you gotta study first. I think. Do your homework. I'm a dad. I'm sorry.
You are
That's where I'm
dad.
at. Do your homework.
Everyone, this guy's a dad,
Yeah, that happened.
and he's here commentating video games instead of spending time with his kid.
Yeah, she's sleeping. You know, it's gonna happen. So Chunmir downtown.
Yeah.
Who's on the clock? Probably Barry. Yeah. Well, actually, we don't know.
We actually don't know.
Actually, Sam has been playing the Pink Chun, so I think
Okay.
this is Barry on the clock. Sam repping Pink Chun all day.
Oh, got the jump in. Nice. Wow, opting for that air legs right away.
V reversal. That was supposed to be a safe jump of some sort. Double whiff short, jump in.
It's Sam B. It might not have been.
Whew. EX pushing Barry out. Kaleo. Back to the mid screen. Had the life lead, losing it now. Sam B on the aggressive. Has V trigger active. Is that going to be nice
good block.
But then tried to jump out there. Gets caught with the EX fireball.
Can you not punish after the overhead in V trigger? I thought you could.
I don't think you. No, you can't punish it.
Oh, interesting.
It's very good.
Oh.
It is your turn though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it is minus. Okay.
Wow. Air lightning legs beats ground.
I love that anti-air.
Great stand short anti-air. And I felt like Barry looked pretty in control that match, but just kind of lost it there at the end.
I agree.
And this match showing similar.
Interesting.
That's one answer. Nice. Gets the dash under.
What?
What? Next level.
Oh, missed the air legs.
That was also tight. What is this? This Chun mirror. Nice slide under. V
Nice.
trigger. EX take him to the wall. Corner advantage. V reversal again. Difference in options here. One of them opting to spend it on the V trigger and the other with the reversals. So Sam has another one if he needs it. Finds the hit. Needs one more confirm. EX back. Gets caught. The strong to the throat. That was rough. Both rounds so close.
Everyone's getting hyped
but
for this
Sam B
match.
holding down.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is classic. This is Seattle versus Portland all the time, actually. I think Sam B had the upper hand throughout Street Fighter 4 against Barry.
Well, Cammy's better than Honda.
I mean, I had the upper hand against Sam, though.
Well, you're the best.
No.
You're the best.
Nice legs. No punish there. Oh, there we go. Nice sweep.
Oh, wow.
And now building stun back the other way. Sam B. Okay, nice throw. And right now, Sam looking really in control. Oh, dashes back in. He really wanted to punish that. Really wanted to take something off of that, but a little bit too ambitious with the dash forward. I think he could have just stepped and done an EX right back at him, right? Maybe go for cross-up. Nice air lightning legs, TK'd. And the EX in his face.
That was an amazing whiff punish
And
on the EX legs.
Sam's starting to just run away with it.
Yeah. I especially like Sam's air control, and it's just leading him to win everything on the ground as well.
Defense, patience from Barry. Wow, nice punish. There we go. Back to that mid-range. Catching her with the fireball. V-trigger already built up for Sam, so you saw he was going for that slide. I love the EX response. Because like you said, Sam's air control is so good right now. His jump timing and his mixing it up between the lightning legs and jump-ins has been really strong.
You're seeing Kaleo really slow this game down, but we'll see if it works right here.
I love the back throw there. He knew he's on the other side. What? That links off of a regular? What? Oh, doesn't get the hit. Overhead hits. Barry on the board.
Nice. Yeah, and Kaleo really slowed it down that round, and I think if he keeps that up, he'll have a better chance.
And that's the way that Barry wants to play
Yes.
these games. He really wants to be in control.
Nice. Great air-to-air.
We see that's basically been his game plan the whole time. It just hasn't really worked out. That was the first round for him to get. Sam really aggressive.
Oh, you got to challenge those air legs, though.
Do have to have an answer.
Again, just getting away with it.
Great spacing from Sam. Even though he's the aggressor, when he does back off, he steps out of a range that Barry feels effective and then is able to move back in. Gets the EX. Is that it? No. One more mix-up away. Head stomp. Yep.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's why Sam beats Barry, but I beat Sam.
yeah. Damn. Would have maybe like to see in a couple more V reversals, especially when you're in the corner like that. You know how scary Chun is as a Chun player, right? So
Totally.
But sometimes the greed kind of gets to you, right? Because you're like, I'm going to V trigger and do all this damage, all this stuff. But this game's really about. I think it's less about doing the damage and really about like weathering the storm.
Yeah.
And that's what V reversal is really good at, is weathering the storm. Brings out your stun, get out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're in the mid screen and you're back in neutral. That's great, right?
Totally.
And so. Like to see more of that in general. I think all the top players generally use. I don't know what there's 4.
Short-Juken 4.
Oh.
The 4th iteration.
I actually like. there's a handle I'm trying out, but it doesn't work unless you know me. That's the only problem. But I like it. It's kosher salt.
Yeah.
See, but that only works if you know me.
I mean, what's
kosher
in a,
salt?
What's in a name? Who cares?
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can kind of do whatever, right?
I just want to be funnies and stuff.
Wait, so that was losers. So Barry is out.
Yeah.
Sam moves on, and we have another quarterfinal, which is going to be Birdie versus Fine Like Wine 49. So another Chun-Li in Jeff playing Fine Like Wine. Playing Chun-Li.
Oh, not necessarily. He plays Guile too.
That's true. He's learning Guile, but he doesn't really.
He loves.
He doesn't feel it with the character.
But he loves Guile in general.
That's true.
Yeah.
And maybe with some of like the Chris G, Jay Wong footage that's out there, maybe more Guile players are getting more inspired about the character. Birdie plays Birdie as a guess.
Where's Birdie from?
England? I don't know.
Damn it, Doug.
I'm just usually people play as like Seattle Viper or something. You're not just like I am Birdie. So I'm expecting big things out of this guy.
Ha ha ha. What if his name is Birdie? Like his real name is just Birdie. And he's actually playing himself.
I'd be really sad. I'd be like, man, my parents named me after Birdie.
They're huge Street Fighter 1 fans.
Wow, immediately trying to come in. Opening Gambit, maybe looking for
also,
the Sonic Boom.
we're seeing the Guile.
We are, you're right. This is exciting, actually.
Yeah.
You're right, so Fine Like Wine 49, sticking to the Guile. Gonna go up against this Birdie. Birdie has really great answers against projectiles, though, and when he gets into this range, he's very strong. Really annoying match to play as a Ryu player online. In person, more manageable. You can kind of react to things a little bit better, but that mid-range when Birdie gets there, so strong. He kind of has this able effect with a lot of his light buttons where he gets to just push you out, right?
Makes sense.
And you can't challenge them. And then all of a sudden, he's Honda. He just does way too much damage and you die.
And you get Oicho throwed.
Yeah. Who has a flying Oicho? Not even Honda. Like, why do you have this? I mean, that's the way that Birdie plays, though. You get into that zero range and you need to make it count. Otherwise, he pushes you out with his jabs, pushes out with his shorts to that mid-range. And then if he gets a good hit, like, you're hurting. Nice confirm from Guile. Going to push him towards the corner. Oh,
wow.
Yeah, you got to time that perfect, though. Because there is startup on that move.
Oh, you don't get armor right away?
I don't believe so.
Oh, interesting.
Suplex, Guile moving in. Going to try to go behind the boom, but not going to happen. Nice call out from Birdie, recognizing the aggression from Jeff. Okay, it is kind of nice that I can say Birdie, and it's just he's Birdie. Nice block on the sweep, but no punish at that range, I guess.
Sick.
Oh.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a thing that Jeff does really like about the Guile, is being able to V-trigger when people jump and have charge for flash kick. But
that's it, though, isn't it? Oh, he dropped it.
No confirm.
No wake-up flash kick?
What is this? I don't know this man. Back fist whips.
Oh, that's such a smart
Nice, great air-to-air.
I'm not sure he needed to do that. I think he could have reacted to the jump with the can on the screen.
Yes, that's generally the go-to, but the problem is the Sonic Blade's 2 hits, right? Or would it just go over the can?
I think it would go over.
Yeah, so...
We'll never know.
Yeah, I guess he just didn't want to take that block stun, right?
No.
Oof.
Nice. Great reaction.
Guile back to the wall, Birdie. Content, I like that. I like his posturing right there. He's just like, no, I'm going to keep you there. Great confirm. Looking like Alex before Alex with the big boot. Oh, this is going to hurt. No, just take the flash kick. At least aware of the range that the flash kick will hit there. Empty jump was nice, but no anti-air, no punish. Okay. Yo, Birdie is pushing buttons right now. Hot potato in action, coming in to close it out. Throw whiffs. Swing with the boots. EX in, no chip damage though.
Oh,
and
no!
that time why did it whiff that time?
Maybe he did a different version of flash kick.
I don't know. Maybe it's because he's in V-trigger?
It could be because he's in the corner also.
Yeah, there's a number of things it could have been, but Birdie, this is, Jeff's gonna have to figure something out here.
Yeah. Which Sonic jersey is he on today?
Rip. It just says rip on the back.
But that's what the
Nice.
lasers
Wow.
say.
Nice confirm off the Sonic Boom. Gets the jump over the can.
And interesting to note, he didn't switch back to Chun, so he's going to use Guile for the rest of the set.
Hi, guys. 1-2. No confirm to the flash kick. Gets crush counter sweep. Nice. Gets the fierce. That button's so strong. You get a lot of crush counters even on low moves like low forwards and things. Wow, 68 seconds on the clock. Guile gonna close this out. No, wait. Oh, that was almost so tight.
He was trying to combo the boom.
But that's not what you want. You don't do that against Birdie. He's in V-trigger. Look at that command throw damage. And now the EX. One mix him away. Oh,
no flash. You said flash.
Right? I was expecting it. V-trigger activated. There we go.
Nice. There's
Great-
a flash kick.
Great patience.
Yeah.
Stare him down. You can't tell where he's looking because of the sunglasses, but he's looking up, and you just went right into it. Nice. Birdie up 1-0 in the set. Jeff staying alive with that. No EX meter. Safe to throw Sonic Booms there, and we're seeing a lot of that.
Wow, you can boom into Fierce. That's so sick.
Wow. Yeah, you can boom into whatever you want.
Hey, there's that wake up
Give it
flash
enough
kick.
space. Great. Safe jump again. Against Birdie. Not a real reversal. And you see a lot of suspect decisions from Birdie, right? That maybe aren't real, that are working out in that first game. And Jeff's starting to adapt, but if he can, I don't know, we'll see if he can adapt fast enough, because right now he's still getting clipped. But a lot of, oh
no.
my God. Free Willy is not free.
Yeah.
Match point for Birdie, playing Birdie.
The interesting thing about that is, like, at that point, what are you looking for, right? He should have down charge, and he should be able to just flash and come reaction. So I'd like to see just a little bit more patient play for
The
Jeff.
fake out. Birdie just taking a snack. Steady press towards the left corner. Nice slide. And yeah, interesting to know. You know, Jeff is sticking with Guile here, even though he lost that first game.
Loves his character, man.
Oh my goodness.
So
And you
sick.
see
I love that combo.
So many Ooh,
That's
got him.
That's a fine like one I know.
So many Zonk hard reads, like, again there. Like, trying to get through these fireballs. It's like, reminds me of Balrog headbutts. Going through fireballs. Nice. Gets him with the potato. Sweep. Oh my God. Great call out again. That's so frustrating. Always just see a lot of over-under with the Sonic Booms. Trying to dive over or slide under. Quick confirm.
I like
not gonna do too much damage.
Yeah, I guess a
okay,
life
actually
lead,
that was pretty good.
Yeah, gets a life lead. This
Yeah.
is the big thing.
But then pressing too far. Oh, is that it? No, he can't do enough damage. Oh my God, this is a scramble. Why? Why? Please be careful. This Birdie is crazy. Anyone's match. Birdie gonna just block till he has the EX. Oh my God, try to get in there a little bit too hasty. He's gonna have the EX now. He's just gonna play this game. Like when oh no, he goes in with the belly. I think that would have got me too.
Yeah, because who would do that in that situation?
Why would that be a thing?
Like, come on.
Only Birdie would know Birdie well enough to know that's the right move.
What would my heart say?
No, it's not. It's not heart. It's belly. We always talk about like mind versus heart. Birdie, it's all about the belly. You just go in there.
Is that because the belly like encompasses the heart in this situation?
No, dude.
Oh, overthinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta eat.
I'm hungry.
We'll eat after.
Yay.
Birdie though. That was kind of grimy.
That was a little bit heartbreaking. For
Didn't hear a
Fun Like
stick
One.
slam.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's brewing.
Brewing. That was a cool match.
Duncan excited.
Thank you, Dunk. Yes. So that just sums it up. TLDR, that was a cool match. He got caught. Are you still in?
What's up?
Are you still in?
What?
Are you still in?
Yes.
Winners?
Right on.
Yeah.
Duncan, gonna win this.
I quit drinking. Now it's training room, and I want to drink.
No one believes you.
You don't lie to me.
So we got, is that JLMN up?
It's JC Ace.
Jace the Ace and 40%. Oh, this will be a good one.
I'm excited.
So Jace playing Ken, 40% flash kick playing.
40% flash kick.
Yeah, exactly. Jace looked so good.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Destroyed Emmanuel.
So, and it wasn't like super aggressive either. It was very clean, right? And the aggression came when he had a good feel in the neutral.
Totally.
So I really liked
And he
the pace.
really called him out on the spinning mixers.
Oh yeah.
And then made the Gauss switch, and the Gauss switch just didn't work. And we'll see how that pans out. I'm going to tag out real fast for Elias. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick.
All right. Cool, cool. Got Mechanica here.
Substitute Duggish. Greetings.
Greetings.
I have a
2K
baby. And no beard.
We have 2K players doing commentary for Street Fighter V. For
Yeah.
whatever. We know this game.
Yes.
Hit the buttons, do the crush counter,
V-triggers.
do the damage, pick Ken.
Pick Xanadu.
Pick Pick Ken.
That's cool that Jace is here.
Yeah, he's here for 3 months actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he has an internship at Amazon. So.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. It's real cool to see him.
I believe last time Flash Kick fought a Ken, it didn't go in his favor.
Ah. Well, we'll see how it goes this time.
Ken's just doing what he wants, doing the Ken.
Already has corner pressure, and this is really scary for Nash. But fights out, and that's a huge thing to fight out of that. Because Nash's wake-up game sucks. Oh no, not a great punish.
Ballsy DP too.
Ken think with a slight life lead? Maybe not anymore. Okay.
Neither character able to establish too much. Ooh,
That was insane.
thread the needle.
Wow.
That was tight.
I love that air-to-air.
Just a slugfest. But looking bad for Nash here. One more read. Whiffs the throw to get him to think about it.
Great
Doesn't
patience,
work.
though. Oh, no.
Realizes he doesn't want to block that, but whatever he chose was too late.
Yeah. I think if he would have EX flash kicked early enough, but it doesn't have invincibility, so it's just a great hitbox.
Yeah, I think it has some upper body, but it could be wrong. That worked out really well, luckily.
Yeah. But already with the corner pressure, Jace just going in.
Nice jump out, though. There we go. He's about 3 for 3 on those.
Yeah. Great punish, too.
Yes.
That's a lot of damage. And nearing stun.
Oh, mistimed. He was too confident and canceled early. And just like that, he's on the ropes.
But has corner pressure again. Oh. One more combo.
Oh, plus frames. Chooses to overhead. That was
sick. Caught the throw.
Smart stuff, yeah.
This is a really good set so
Yes,
far.
I like this.
Oh, Jace with the early throw. In there now. He just waits a little bit.
Again with the late reaction there on the Tatsu.
Yeah, and he really waited for that, you know. Saw the fireball, jumped up, did it. So. And this corner pressure is so scary against Ken. Wow, okay.
Oh no, again, really confident with that fierce gonna hit.
That's
and
it.
Does not. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I don't know.
His defense was good there, but he didn't kind of push any opportunities. He was scared to push buttons. He didn't mount an offense there.
Yeah. I noticed that Jace is getting corner pressure pretty easily. I think 40% can hold his ground a little bit better, fight in the mid screen a little bit better, and that's where Nash is really strong anyway.
But Ken's got such good corner pressure, or corner carry rather. Once he hits you, you're pretty much cornered if you're mid screen.
But it's so scary because you don't have a reversal option. So
Yes.
you're like, oh god.
You got to
Ken.
be really crispy on point with Nash.
Yeah. I actually think Nash is a pretty hard character to play well. I think he's a very strong character.
I think so too. Yeah. He's yeah.
Wow, just dash in,
just goes
crouch
in.
strong.
Beautiful dash under.
Wow,
Oh,
great
just
whip punish.
Wrecking Ken's face right now. It's beautiful. Oh, mistime, no cancel. Kind of a
But huge life lead still.
nice roundhouse. You don't see that very much.
Oh, great DP.
Yeah, he's got some good reads on these DPs.
Wow, that was a quick round,
Lean
though.
around, yeah. No stun even, and it's still.
What, 20-some odd second round? Yeah. Pretty crazy. I really like the mid screen from both these players, actually. Very, very, very strong. Great confirm. Yeah, I like that dash under for the dive kick. Just doesn't want to deal with the mix-up.
There we go. Just block it. Play some defense afterwards. Oh, that was beautiful.
That was such a nasty confirm.
That was tight.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
So dash up, walk back. No,
Oh,
that's what he thought.
in.
That's what he thought.
Gets that overhead to finish. 1-1, quick 1-1 though.
Nice
Wow.
bounce back.
Yeah, playing with a lot of confidence. Just willing to go in, not scared like Jinx the Ace, whatever. That's not Viper over there. Just gonna go in. We're right back into this
I
one.
think they wanted character.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna see a
Okay, yeah. So Jace does play a couple other characters. He has a Ryu and he has a Nash apparently. So, yeah, we'll see.
The new concept to us Capcom players of having to talk to your opponent to see if you want a character select or rematch.
So that's because talking's for suckers.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh,
Especially your opponent, and they shake your hand and wish you good luck. They don't want you to have good luck.
Yeah, like the
Get out of here.
The Barry Kawaguchi thing. If someone shakes your hand, you have really sweaty hands, and you just, or you squeeze really hard so they can't play anymore.
Sabotage.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh man. Oh, so Chun-Li switch.
Oh,
Yeah.
bun beef.
Oh
Might be looking to slow the match down a little bit with the Chun switch.
Yeah.
Because Ken and Nash are such aggressive players
Yeah, that's
or
definitely true.
characters. Not that Chun can't be aggressive.
I love that dash under. He's so on point with those dash unders.
Yes. Opting to do that with the fireball to cover the ground space.
Oh,
But that one, which is what he went for last time, and he messed up the air legs.
messed up the air legs right there.
Oh no, he's got the links though. Good stuff.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
That's when he needed it. One more good read like that.
That's it.
Keeps it simple. Boom, boom.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. Oh no. Oh, that was a smart V trigger to save the drop. Nice breaks. Nice throw escape.
Oh,
Little antsy there.
no. Yeah. But he has to stay calm. Like, that round was not that bad, even though he lost it.
Right.
And he
a
has
little
a ton
bit of a
meter.
scramble there,
Yeah.
but not too bad.
Yeah, and he has a ton of meter. Just he can win. Oh my God, Jace just walked like halfway across the screen.
Yep. He knew he wasn't going to chuck a fireball. Oh,
Oh no.
I was just going to say the full screen walk forward, I think he knew he was shaken up, and that just really showed his hand there. It showed his hand in the worst way where he wasted all his resources.
Jace keeps dropping his air legs though after the stomp.
This could go any way. Slop and drop.
Oh no.
No block, but can't link without the V-trig. Nice.
Good blocks.
And good breaks. He didn't cancel the Fierce that time. He's been canceling it before on block. So minimal punish.
Oh, could
Too
have gone for a
far
sweep
for
there.
much. Yeah, I think the sweep was the best he was going to get.
Yeah.
There's a throw.
And was just really rattled right there. You can tell. Really, he played strong up until that round.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate
Yeah.
series of events.
Yeah. Once he did that super, it was just, yeah.
It was over. He had
Yeah.
already smelled blood in the water, and
Yeah.
then he just threw all his money on the ground.
Jace has so much tournament experience. He knows when there's a weakness there,
You
right?
can smell them jitters.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even I start to smell that, and Jace is,
Yeah.
world-class player. So, yeah. Moves on. Believe that was winners, though. Winners quarter, yes. Next up, it looks like we have JLMN and Rockwell. So, Bison versus Laura? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really liking a lot of the matchups we've seen. Lots of really explosive so far.
Yes.
Even in like the Chun matchups, right?
Right.
Because there's characters that do a lot of crazy things. And yeah, it's been really cool to see. Really enjoying the Northwest really step up lately.
Yes.
Seeing really strong play. The things I notice most when players are more comfortable is their punishes and their confirms are just a lot more consistent, right? Like the punishes aren't just like throw or jab, jab.
Jab, jab.
Yeah. And
Exactly.
when they're really just feeling and understand the character so well that they know what the optimal punishes are, the game gets a lot more interesting, right?
Yes.
The decisions mean that much more,
Yes.
right?
You
Because
get
it's like,
away with less nonsense.
absolutely. A DP punish isn't just a throw anymore. It's half your life, right? And that's what this game is designed to kind of do.
Exactly.
So I'm really liking that. So yeah, Jace is in Seattle. He's going to be here for a few months, actually. Level Up Live. Yeah, he's here for a few months for an internship. So
Was he in Cali before? I
yeah,
forget.
SoCal.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, always good to see new blood. There's so much new blood. I haven't been here in a few months, and it's
Yeah.
just like, who are these
Same.
players?
It's
and
great.
it's like, oh, Bellingham players and all these Seattle players, and they're good, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome to see. I
Yeah.
love to see the growth. Yeah, there's a lot more character diversity. The game's just more fun with more players, obviously.
Yes.
So I'm excited. Maybe we can convince him to play KOF.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Me too. Sorry, guys. We're just.
But I like this game too.
Yeah,
not
I do.
hating on Street
No,
Fighter.
not at all. I can play both. And Guilty Gear.
Yep.
Oh God, how many juggle? We just have to quit our jobs, I think.
Probably. Let's just get sponsored by multiple sponsors, maybe,
Yes, all of them.
to pay all the bills and eat all the meals.
Yeah, and then see if I get double sponsorships, whatever I don't eat, you know, that's like food for you. So then we can train.
Yes.
There's a selflessness there.
Yes.
See, any
Gotta
sponsors that
give
want to sign
back to
in-
the community.
Yeah, absolutely. Like my best friends. They're part of the community too.
Exactly.
Anyway, into the match. Bison Laura. Starting with some jump-ins, some Devil's reverses.
And Bison did get the memo to wear the matching red. Not so much matching, but coordinating.
They're going to prom.
That was a great crouch fierce.
Ooh, command ground punish. I like it.
Heavy version.
I really like what Rockwell's doing, just playing really chill.
Yes.
And has him in the corner because of it. Oh, but Bison's in there.
Goes for the. I like the V reversal there because it doesn't hit, but it leaves you at a better spacing and. Oh,
That's a lot of damage right there.
nice empty jump low, but a accidental jump or a bait. Laura not out of this yet.
Yeah, I like the patience still. Uh-oh.
I love the spacing on that EX elbow. Would have beaten a poke, but it wasn't close enough to be on block, so it did not get punished.
Oh,
Nice
wow.
punish there.
I don't mind that. I think that's a worthy risk.
Yeah, he needed to do something.
Yeah, you're at a life deficit there. It just didn't work out. The read wasn't right, but that's okay.
Although now that he's put the fear of the command grab in there, he can start mixing in normal throw, punish the
Absolutely.
neutral jumps. Here we go. Oh no.
Missed the button. I'm
I
guessing
think
he was
that
going
was a
missed
input
the
error.
BB, yeah.
Oh,
wow.
jeez.
Slayer stuffs.
Yep, nothing like getting your normals dashed through.
Jailman
Oh, boy.
looking
That's
really strong. That's
wrap.
it for the
Yeah,
round.
speaking of new blood, JLMN was
Yeah.
dominating some of these
Oh my
tournaments.
gosh. Looking so strong right now. That first round was pretty close, and I was like, oh, okay, feel it out and all this stuff. And then second round, just like,
Lord Bison.
I'm in for blood. Yeah, again, just trying to slow down in the beginning. Wow.
Getting mauled, but he has corner now. If he can press a button, there we go. Nice
Oh.
walk under, but kind of put him in a bad position.
Yeah. I think if he would have just hit the throw a little bit earlier, he could have punished it, but
Oh man.
that's a lot of
Three
damage.
strongs.
Nearing stun, but almost dead too, so.
Yeah, he's got to spend these V reversals, which is unfortunate because I'm sure he wants a big explosive mix-up.
Oh, wow.
Answers back. Nice, sweet. Oh, not enough
good
life
punish.
to take that hit.
Yeah, working on match point here.
A little too early, perhaps, on the stand strong from Laura. There we go.
And then it's party time. Wow, good patience.
Yeah, content to just block, though. There we go.
Okay, and then, oh no.
Oh, the Kyle P did not work. That was
That
nice,
worked, though.
Switches sides, too, which is almost more important. Nice link off the meaty.
That's a lot of damage
I
right
have
there.
not seen that before, actually.
Oh no!
Still
Gotta
in
commit
there.
it!
Of course.
Uh-oh. And then, oh,
Don't-
great patience.
Nice jump out. That was beautiful defense.
Yeah. I'm really liking the defense from both these players, really.
Yeah.
Really content to block, and that's a huge thing in this game. Wow. Goes for a sweep.
Especially in those situations where last round where a throw wasn't going to kill her, so he's like, you know what? I'm going to let you press buttons. If
Yeah.
you throw me, it's a throw. It's all good. Opts to not knock down in order to frame trap.
I like that.
Unsuccessful. Wow, throw.
Oh,
Nice.
throws him out of the reversal. Rockwell looking really strong right now.
Smart to press a button there. Normal fireball is negative from Laura if used in a block string, whereas EX is the +1. Nice bait, but
Doesn't get anything. Wow. Doesn't get the anti-air there either. It's just unfortunate.
Nice, here we go. Same side.
This is
Link.
looking so good. 1-1. Rockwell making great adjustments, playing really good defense, and I think that's something that's really hard to do when you're down 1-0 and you're getting pressure.
Right, the mental damage is there too.
Yeah, and he's just staying really consistent, really strong. Just noticing that patience, noticing that he just really wants it. And I love seeing that. I love the composure. So back into it. Oh, could have punished that grab, but doesn't quite get it. Oh, I thought he was going to land on the fireball.
Yeah,
Didn't
but
work out.
he hit Laura first. If she was blocking, that would have worked.
Oh, man.
One
You're
more
stunned.
throw, yeah.
And that's stun. Bison's so cool in this game.
He really is.
He's
He
an
did a
SK,
great job.
he's like an SK boss.
Yeah.
Just has all this stuff. So cool.
Oh, wow. Yep, chills out, pokes out. Oh boy.
Big damage. Oh no. Caught a break there.
Oh, air hit, unfortunate. Nice. That layer 2 where the side swap is obvious, you're going to block it, so it's going to throw you. That worked out really well. That was lucky.
This is so crazy right now.
Plus frames
the
into
sweep?
sweep.
What?
Oh, that's negative. Oh.
This is a crazy round. Uh-oh.
What are we going to see here? Ooh, that
Dash, 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 dash.
Jump Fighter 5, though, jumping out as a defensive option. So important.
Oh, no.
Accidental forward fears. I think he wanted a DP. Negative, goes for a throw. That works. Plus frames, V reversal.
I like that reversal a lot, though.
I do too. Better spacing for Laura. He's going to be negative either way.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. No meter here on either side.
Oh, no. It doesn't punish the devil's reverse, and that's it. That's really unfortunate. I think Rockwell was actually looking for that to whiff, too. It just doesn't press the button
Yeah,
soon
he
enough.
tried to throw him and shaking his head. That was unfortunate.
Yeah. Coming
With
up.
that Laura EX Fireball mix-up, if she's not in V-trigger, she has to hit stand medium kick in order to dash under you.
Oh, okay.
Because that reset that was same side. Unless you're in V-trigger, the dash goes hella far. But I was getting bodied by Laura, so I took that to the lab. And it's if she resets with medium kick, that's generally the one that goes under.
The funny thing about Laura
Some
is
exceptions.
people say she's a weak character, and actually, I don't actually disagree with it.
On paper, like
She's still
a little
super scary.
incomplete, but
She's so scary.
it's such a momentum-based game.
But I like that about this game, right? Like, you can take a bottom-tier character and really make
Right.
them shine, right? They still have cool tools. Like, the bad characters in this game are still cool. Like,
Yes.
Fong's, like, considered bottom-tier. He's
Right.
awesome. He's
Yeah,
a cool
very
character.
cool. Stupendous doing dopeness
Oh my
with
God.
Gi from the flex.
That's so good. Like, SVD.
Every
like,
time I watch him, I'm just like, I'm scared like I'm playing against Zangief. It's horrifying.
You know what I love about him, though? He looks so, like, happy when he does it. He looks like he's having so much
Yes.
fun. It's just like, yeah.
He's not one of those bitter, low-tier heroes.
No, I think he just loves doing Zangief things. It's cool. But coming up, it looks like we have...
Speaking of Fong,
Yeah. We have the best Fong in the world.
yes, we do.
We have Dunk against Nightmare 2450, a.k.a. Hugh. So we're going to see Nikali versus Fong. I'm not sure how this goes.
I think it's rough for Fong because Nikali doesn't care about fireballs
That makes
for
sense.
a lot of the time. Like,
I
he's
don't-
going to Seismo, he's going to do the full screen
Yeah.
Berserker slash.
I don't think Nikali cares about anything.
That's true. He gives 0 Fs.
Yes.
Who's streaming? That's a crazy setup. You gotta know where everything goes.
All right. So we're seeing that V-skill. And that's great, right? Just get a little bit of meter already. Get a poison. Great anti-air, though. Oh, no. Whiffs on the jump
Yeah, he
in.
went for medium kick. Maybe should have been roundhouse there.
Great. I love that
Such a
anti-air.
good anti-air, yeah.
Yeah,
And he
hit-
can cancel the first one if he wants a knockdown. Such a nice option.
It's great because they're like right up. It covers the space right above you, which is not a common thing in this game.
Right, a lot of characters don't have an option for that.
Dawson does, though.
Yep.
Stand jab. Oh, it goes right into V-trigger. That's pretty rare for Fong. Usually you save it for V-reversal.
Right.
But this is insane. What is going on?
Yeah, such a cool fireball. The slaps. Nikali looks great when he's purple and Super Saiyan right now.
This is so dope. Does have to be careful.
Oh, no.
Oh, was that it?
That is it. He spends it.
Wow.
Good. As one should.
Yeah, tons of damage. That was a cool round, though. Let's see what kind of adjustments Duncan can make.
That reset into the Fierce was strong. There's, I believe, 5 active frames on that Fierce, so it's a good meaty.
Oh, gets that V-trigger, or V-skill also. That's great.
No punishes here on some unsafe stuff. Nice. Oh no, accident, I think.
Yeah, Duncan was looking in control until that point. Oh,
he knew
no.
that was coming.
Doesn't get that anti-air right there, though.
Unfortunate situation there on the blocked roundhouse. Since Fong does not have a 3-frame jab, most characters can jab and it'll trade.
Oh, is that it? It is. Oh my god.
Just like that.
Again, we're seeing a lot of good composure so far today, right? Even when
Right.
you're getting pressured, just
Yep, he was
staying
missing
strong.
some anti-airs, you know, making some bad decisions, but he didn't let it get to him.
Yeah.
Fong with one of the few back throws that leaves him point blank.
He needs it.
He does, yeah. And then he
Here it
has
is again.
forward throw if he wants some distance. Like
There it is.
so.
Thanks, Duncan. Showing us the,
Yes,
the
the
tech videos.
exhibition here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Makes it whiff and then throws. I love it. Not sure if it's a touch at all, but I love it anyway.
Nice.
Oh,
down
land on the
forward.
fireball.
Fierce and walks back into it.
Yeah.
Just a little more damage, more mental damage than anything.
Gets that V meter, too, which is great.
We're gonna see a V trigger here. He needs it for a confirm. I hope he doesn't raw. We're gonna see a stand jab.
What is Duncan doing?
Might as well, right? He's got so much life to throw. Like
Yeah, but that was so dangerous.
a little risky.
Like what if he was waiting for it? Just crouch strong V trigger, like super, like
Super in a corner,
yeah.
60%.
Oh no!
It was a calculated risk. He decided it was worth it.
I don't think it was calculated. He just smelled it.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yep. I think the fireball will dissipate. Yeah.
Oh, finally a wake up DP. That's the first one we've seen from Hugh. That fuzzy.
Oh no. Slow on the cancel. Gain some space with the back tech. That normal being 2 hits is so active.
Yeah.
He wasn't even able to dive kick to mess it up.
Traded, but still, that's still in Duncan's favor.
Nice jab out.
I like it. I like the V trigger. Just needs a life lead right now and can get it with his poison.
I think we're gonna see instant overhead if he gets in. Or that.
Don't need it.
No.
Honda stuffs.
So Doja.
We're at match point for Dunk. Looking really strong today.
So he's now trained him to look for command grab throw or command dash throw.
Wow. And into the freaking fireball again.
Setups. He was not ready for this Fong.
Duncan's spacing has just been impeccable. Just
Yes.
even when things are negative, just does things when it's just space.
There's that far
well.
medium kick.
Oh, doesn't get the confirm though.
It's okay though, he got out of the corner and that's the important part. Fong's so squirrely.
Duncan's just
He's
moving
like,
the screen with him.
Yeah, he's like, I don't wanna. Nice, what's the reset? Again, just uses it to get out of the corner because he knows he's winning this mid-screen game. Oh, Fierce was not deep enough there. This is looking rough.
Oh,
That
wow.
was his opportunity. He needed that anti-air.
Yeah. And Duncan takes it.
Dunk knew he was thinking too hard and said, I'm gonna jump.
Yeah. I mean, Duncan's a big proponent of you can't look for all of it anyway, right? Like,
Right.
he's one of those players that says, like, you can't play footsies all the time and play anti-air all the time, right? There has to be kind of a mode switch. And he smelled that, right? He smelled that he wasn't going to look for the anti-air there. Just jumped in. So, great win by him. Coming up, looks like we have a losers match. 40% flash kick versus Dixon.
Some more Nash. Maybe Nash on both sides. I haven't seen Dixon play today, though.
He played Nash earlier.
Okay.
He lost to Kyle P in the first round, actually. So, yeah. That Nash, Laura.
Such cool characters.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's Leon V says, "What up, scrub? Lol."
What up, Leo? It is me on the mic. Olympia Streets here. It's cool.
Duncan confident he's going to win this tournament.
So what character are you playing now?
I still play Karen, but now I'm having a crisis, and I miss the Fuerte effect, so I'm trying to work on that Pocket Mika.
Oh, I figured you're
It's
gonna
just
play.
so exciting.
I figured you play Rashid.
That was the plan when the game first dropped, but he doesn't feel like Fuerte to me as much as Mika does, even though he's got that craziness. Also, I just don't like having low damage in this game. It's such a high damage game.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like I have to make more correct guesses with Rashid.
Dude, that's why it's interesting. Like, I thought I wouldn't like Dawson, but I'm like, oh, but his damage is actually insane.
Yeah, he does great damage.
Yeah, that's actually one of the strengths of his. I don't know why. Why does he get great damage?
Because I guess his mid-screen pokes are risky, you know?
Sort of.
All right, I know.
They're great.
But
He has like the best, a lot of things actually.
right.
But anyway, might be seeing a Nash mirror here.
Nash.
Yeah. In fact, Nash mirror.
Nash with the headache, grabbing his face with his gargantuan hands.
You know, if your hand is bigger than your face, then you're gonna get cancer. That's what I've heard.
You heard it here first, folks. He's got his Apple Watch Fitbit. Oh god, a big jump from 40% here. And the same. Oh
Wow.
my, one more? Do we have another one?
Dixon looking real strong right now.
Yeah. Dixon in the yellow, in case anyone gets confused. Opts to cross himself up, put him in the corner, but gets the corner again. The back throw. Nice medium kick. I don't see that very much as an anti-air. Wow, I love that. As a Nash player, he knows he wants that Sonic Scythe. Sticks out the active crouch
It
fears.
crossed up! That's stupid! Oh, dash up throw, I like it. Oh, another one?
The able dash, so hard to react to. Oh, interesting. I think you wanted to bait the throw earlier with the EX moonsault. A lot of jumping. Nash obviously not just going to walk around and play walk fighter that.
Yeah,
a wrap.
I completely agree with that super usage.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh my,
quite
I
dead.
thought I would finish.
Uh-oh, Dixon has a chance. Oh, nope, just goes for a crouch short. So 1 round apiece. Dixon with a huge meter advantage, though. That's going to be big here. And there it is.
Throw bait.
Yeah, I've seen that shimmy way too many times, man. How much damage,
Speaking
man?
of 40%, he's at about 40. Oh, I lied.
Oh,
I like
wow.
the use of stand short here. I don't see that.
And Dixon just looking so strong. Oh,
with the
perfect.
5 golden letters.
What's the story behind that? Because it is not 5 letters.
I know. I think that's why it caught on.
Okay.
It's just stupid. It's just stupid internet Twitch.
Okay.
You know.
Internets.
Yep. Internet humor. There's no.
So Dixon's up one game. Let's see. All right. It's really interesting. This game has a lot of anti-fireball tech in general, so you don't see it very often.
Right.
It's almost like Third Strike, right? Like you use it as a poke, but not like.
Yeah, it's not a huge part of the game, really.
No. It's there.
Although Nash gets away with, I think, more fireballs than some.
Well, because his is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Just gets him out of
man.
corner. And
Loving
even-
this pressure from 40%.
Yeah, I really like that he used the meter to just get out.
Yeah, he needed that. Nice. Anti-air. Oh, that was a greedy snatch. Again, speaking of using meter to get out of the corner. You know, I like that jump. It got him the reset, but looking rough. Not ready for the V reversal. Don't do it. Okay, thank you. I thought he was going to try to V skill it. I was like, no, now is not the time.
Man, now all I notice is his giant hands. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. These are the things I see.
Little combos into the overhead. All right, Dixon has a corner pressure and a ton of meter. But down about 30% in life.
Okay. This is good for 40.
Oh,
Nice
wow.
anti-air. Plus frames, dash, throw. Oh, not ready for the jump. It's looking bad for... Great pressure here. Nice, that'll do it.
So both of them locked and loaded for the final round of this game. Dixon still working on match point. Oh
Is there
no.
a punish? There's not. He was not ready.
Yeah.
Oh, nice knee bazooka. Even frame data, though.
Both characters really slow playing this, but Dixon now has some pressure. What's with the reset?
Works out in his favor.
What
oh,
the?
no, that was ugly.
I don't know what that was
Yeah, I've
supposed to be.
never seen that. He was trying to catch the tech, but he didn't tech. And apparently that's not a good setup, because then you cross yourself up. Oh, he is going ham with the moonsaults.
Oh,
Nice.
sick! Notice that wasn't a true
so
meaty.
cheap. Yeah, frame 2, invul. Got to get this mix up, though. I like the jabs. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, that's
Speaking
it.
of losing composure.
That sucks.
Understandably pissed.